Louisiana Land Bank, we finance all things country. Call us.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, May 7th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of around 75. On today's show, we'll talk NFL quarterback room rankings. CBS Sports put out an interesting list. I know Matt Flynn's going to have some thoughts on that. We'll talk LSU baseball as head coach Jay Johnson joins the show at 9 a.m. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studios, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Raising Cane studio. Here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Welcome in, OTB. Thursday morning.
Let's go.
Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate here with you, live in the Raising Cane studio.
I feel real good about my howl.
Somebody had a good one in there.
I think that was
I
mine.
think even you had a good howl.
I
Matt.
felt better than I usually do.
I think
Yeah.
across the board, it was pretty good.
Zero voice squeak.
You didn't voice didn't crack either.
I know.
The sore throat's behind you.
Sore throat must be
good.
behind me.
It's good news.
A month and a half was a long time. Feel good about it, though. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I was in the gas station last night after baseball practice, and I heard something pretty disturbing over the speakers.
Oh, boy.
Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
No.
Wait.
The greatest hits?
It was like a preview of what's coming on their show
Which
this morning.
gas station?
My favorite one.
No,
I was about to
you
say,
need
are they
tell
taking
them.
over nights
No,
too?
you need to tell them that
I said, you got to get it out of here.
have to.
Can I speak to your manager?
I need
Well,
you
they
to
know
change
me
Karen
pretty
Hester
well.
here.
They know me pretty well in there. It's funny having that name, Karen.
He's
Jake
like,
tells
me
them
and
to turn
my
it
million kids are there all the time. They know us.
Oh, they know us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, you need to tell them to turn it off, and they need to put 104.5 ESPN
Y'all
on.
know what they were talking about this morning?
What?
Murphy,
Don't
Sam,
piss
and
me
Jody.
off.
Best rainy morning drinks.
No. To show your mother this weekend that you truly love her. The 5 best ways.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's so tired.
That makes sense.
Come up with
I
something
was like,
new.
well, you go to Hobby Lobby and buy her a Live, Laugh, Love sign.
Duh.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you do?
I didn't know. Maybe I thought they may have been talking about like the 5 greatest snacks to bring on a boat trip with a girl you're dating who's married that's 8 months pregnant.
That's very
What would
specific.
be like a
That's very specific.
charcuterie board?
Like, where would
for
I get
sure.
that? A charcuterie.
Like, we're going charcuterie board. You gotta get. You can't do deli meats because she's
Yeah.
pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So never mind on the
sushi.
charcuterie board.
I mean, it's
No
5
sushi.
different types of charcuterie.
yeah,
You're just switching out the
You
Right.
do fruit tray. Fruit tray.
fruit
Fruit
tray,
tray.
That would work.
maybe like
edible arrangement.
Yeah,
Do they still have those?
I think
Yeah,
so.
They do.
They do.
Hmm?
I don't know,
Sorry,
but you're eating for 2. so
Sorry,
you
it took.
gotta,
Yeah. Oh my god!
You got to make sure you got at least 5 things.
If you're not following, I'm sorry. It took me. I didn't do it like a minute into the show. Sorry, my bad.
This was the intrusive thoughts one here.
Yeah, the intrusive.
Well,
thoughts
because
one,
like we're just so locked in on this story.
He wanted to get it out so bad that he took Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
yeah, I know. I mean,
Top 5
What a
ways to show
creative
your
way.
mom you really love her.
Yeah.
To spin it
To
to
Diana
Grace.
Rossini and
well,
Mike Vrabel.
she at the time she was soon to be mother.
She was. You're right. I don't hate what you just did. I really don't. Like, I actually kind of
I
love
could have
it.
talked about anything.
Yeah.
You would have found a way.
Oh yeah, I would have found a way there.
Yeah.
That's radio pro.
Jay goes,
So-
you know what they were talking about on Murphy, Sam, and Jody? Matt's like, clearly a marriage affair, obviously. Duh.
But like for real,
Y'all, like I said last night, that's not an affair.
no.
That's his baby, right?
That's
That
6
has
years.
to be his
That's
baby.
Also, like,
That's
we're,
6 years.
we
That's,
talked about it a
that's-
little
you're
bit
in a
before the
relationship.
show. Like, Rossini, Mr. Rossini's in it. He's in
He's
on
in
it.
it. Yeah, he's in
He
it.
enjoys this.
He's a big.
The fact that,
He's
the
a
fact that-
big
The
Patriots
fact that
fan.
he hasn't said anything. The fact that nobody said that they've split or
the
anything
fact
like
that he
he's
looks
good
just
with
like Mike Vrabel.
it. He's good
Yeah.
with it.
Like, I saw a picture of him for the first time ever, and I was like, oh, she has a type. Like, Diana
Yeah.
Rossini has a type.
Yeah.
Mike
I'm
Vrabel
literally,
And yeah,
I've never seen him before.
He looks like Mike Vrabel.
And then I just scrolled 2 tweets up. Somebody, boom, there he is.
Doesn't he
does.
look like him?
and yeah, you might say, well, he's the one that had the private investigator take pictures, but I think he might have just been having him take pictures for his enjoyment.
That's right. His
don't
bank, if you will.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bank.
There's no way.
Man, this situation, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, the Mike
There's no way you
Vrabel,
don't know what
Diane
we're talking
Rossini. Well, you might not have social media. Might not have social media out there. They might rely
Oh,
on us
and
for all their
ESPN,
information.
Like the national shows are all silencing their reporters about it.
Are they?
They fired that one dude, didn't they?
Why?
Wait,
I don't know the guy's name, but
they
they
fired
did.
that dude because he was
Jake,
like
you were
making
telling us
jokes.
about it.
Remember, I think you sent
Chris
it to
Sims?
us. Yeah,
That was
Fox
NBC.
or NBC.
Oh, that was NBC. That was-
Either
yeah, that was a
way,
couple weeks
people
ago.
are being silenced about this. So
They are for whatever reason.
yeah. So Mike Vrabel
Why
and
does
Diana
Vrabel
Rossini
get the
have been
pass
having
on
like a
this?
6-year affair
I could just imagine
because
her husband. Hey, I'm going on a boat trip. Make sure you take pictures. We have to have pictures.
When's the due date again? 2 months? Got it. Does he survive? Does he survive this?
Dude, Mike Vrabel.
I mean, I like.
I mean,
being-
there's been like rumors that he's. I mean, again, these are rumors, but there's been like rumors that he's going to step down or whatever. But I don't know.
being at the Patriots. I'm not even trying to be funny. That gives him an opportunity.
It does. It gives him the
because
best
of
shot
what
at
the
it.
Owner
No, for
has
sure.
Gone through.
They've
But-
all done
Yeah.
it.
If these people care that much, these investigative reporters, that they're going to go find a boat log from like
crazy.
6 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was,
Yeah.
and this has been going on for that long, there's no telling what else they're going to drag up. And it like that's going to keep being distraction every couple weeks. Distraction.
He'll survive. One, because he stepped away from day 3 of the draft. So, I mean, he punished himself
Yep.
already. But he went to the Super Bowl. And with Kraft,
Yep.
like he's
I got it. I mean, I'm with you, but
I've never seen a story that had more news dropped in this kind of length of time.
Yeah.
Like it's something there. I've never seen like little nuggets here and there dropped over like a month period where like, have you seen the latest? I'm like, yeah. But have you seen the latest?
And
I
it's
guess
like,
I
oh my
haven't.
God, I have not seen
and
that.
every time the latest drops,
It's more
it's
insane.
more shocking.
Yeah.
And
Like
it grabs your attention again.
The boat thing is wild. Like
Yeah.
you were pregnant with a child. Like obviously that's I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Again, if you don't know what we're talking about,
Diana Rossini.
Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel went on a boat where they rented a boat together.
Yeah.
And she was
Pregnant.
7 or 8 months pregnant
With
not his baby.
allegedly.
And they both signed like the
You saw their names.
waiver, and they it's a weird situation.
I mean,
and the son's name is Michael.
I was about to
Yeah,
say that
that's
might be the
the-
weirdest part.
The son's name is
the
Michael.
Craziest part about all of
that's
this.
the weirdest part for sure.
And then the tweet where she was like, sitting here looking at my 4-day-old son Michael, wondering who's the best Michael head coach in the NFL. Like,
Oh my!
stop. She's psychotic. Like somebody was saying that she's like the Riddler.
Her husband's
that's
over there
wild.
liking the tweet.
Quote tweeting it. Love this post.
He is. Heart emoji.
And I think he's quote tweeting it. Definitely Mike Vrabel. I call him Vrabes.
It's obviously Big Mike.
That's what my wife calls him. Good stuff. Good, clean fun.
I mean, I don't know. Is his wife also? She's staying with him.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
is she also?
I feel like they all that it's a throuple, and I feel like they're in.
Oh, guys, they
Like, we're just all figuring it out.
Thruple's 3.
A what?
A throuple is 3.
Well, the husband's in on it. Like
So
he's got it.
Well, what about the wife?
Ray's wife, though.
This is a quadruple.
Oh, quadruple.
Hey,
you know what they're doing affair.
They're doing a little LSU Ole Miss. You want to go over there? You want to come over here? Where we going?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got.
It's true.
It's a wild story.
I'm thinking maybe he should have taken off the first and second day of the draft too.
You think so?
The third day of the draft was kind of an insult.
So
hey,
cool.
babe, I know I did this, but like, I'll give you day 3.
But you want to go Saturday?
Yeah. But Mike, you weren't going to be there anyway.
No, I took off work this weekend for you.
I'm going to be there the first and second round. But those last couple, just for the fam. Whoa.
Then bought her a hoodie
They
in
bought
the
that woman a
airport, and I saw somebody post the hoodie, and it was like, what did it say? I got cheated on, and all I got was this stupid hoodie.
So maybe it is. Maybe maybe she knows about it too.
Maybe it's like an open thing. I don't know.
They just need to say it. You know,
People will leave them alone if they do.
they will leave them alone. Maybe.
I believe they would have left this alone if both Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini in the beginning would have been like, yeah, we're caught. It happened.
Busted.
We did it. My apologies. I'm going to go work this out with my family. People would have been over it by now, but they were like lying about it.
Yep.
Oh, they
Yeah, didn't they say there was like a group of people there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
what
guys,
you
we can
didn't
zoom out.
see was the 6 other people. Is
Right.
What, like the initial thing was.
She said it was ridiculous. She said the media was perpetuating the story. If you would have just been like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Then we wouldn't even talk about it.
Right.
So good. It's fun. There was 6 people there. They were bringing them champagne, probably.
Right.
Chocolate-covered strawberries.
All right, stop, Matt. Mr. Rossini's currently clipping this segment, okay? Relax.
He's already got pictures.
Well, all right.
That's good sports stuff right there. This show's been sporty already.
It's sport adjacent, I guess.
I mean, it's
I
the
was
head
coaching
coach.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Super Bowl head coach. Super Bowl winning player.
Yeah, again, like I just don't know what the finish line looks like here because every single time that it kind of like, all right, died down a little bit, it's like, have you seen the latest? And yesterday, renting a boat while she's pregnant. It's like,
The finish line keeps
wild.
moving further away. Like
like I said, I can't remember a story where it's been like this, where every time you think it's over, somebody digs something else up.
Yeah.
It's like were these people sitting on all of this? Like the pictures that weeks ago came out when they were in the bar.
Yeah, so that's what I
Somebody
was
sitting on those
that's-
pictures.
That's what I was wondering about a couple weeks ago whenever it all started to come out.
No,
Did people know about this and they were just kind of
people
keeping
think
it to themselves? Or I would have like if I was a normal person, right? And I was at a bar and I saw Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini like that and I took a picture of them, I would have posted it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Would you?
I think I would.
Just the random person from off the top rope.
I think I would.
Ending some lives out there.
Hey, look what I found.
I think that everybody out
I
there
didn't
with
know
a
lives,
camera
they did
phone
it.
is a reporter.
Yeah.
They can be a reporter. So there's pictures taken all the time. And I think when there's blood in the water, something comes out, you can email TMZ and they'll buy your pictures. Like if you take pictures and stuff, they'll just buy your pictures from
It's like so while it's hot.
So
right?
those-
Like anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have sold them to TMZ.
So probably that guy from the boat ride
Oh, true.
Probably snapped a picture. I don't know if a reporter was like able to track down their daily log and go find that they went and like do it himself. But
Yeah.
I'm sure the person that rented the boat to him was like, "Hey, TMZ, give me 40 grand for this picture."
Hell yeah.
And they're like, "All right, make it. Give you 400 grand. We don't care.
Yeah.
Stuff's about to blow up."
Wild.
So
hey,
probably
just-
tomorrow the boat pictures drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boat
Like
pictures
pics
drop.
on the
Yeah.
actual boat.
If somebody's
Yeah.
got
Hand
them,
holding
yeah.
her belly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
That'd be crazy. That would definitely
they-
be
I
his
mean,
kid
they've
at
got-
the time.
Feeling the baby
Grapes, or
kick.
feeding her grapes or something.
Yeah, feeling like what's that? Like if that is not, if that's not your baby, like what are y'all doing? Like what are you
I don't
doing? What are
get
you
it,
talking
but-
about?
They're obviously
Whatever.
just friends, guys.
Was it a
It was a
breakup boat ride?
business- It was a business.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't a breakup boat ride.
She was trying to get the inside scoop.
Mm.
So he took her on the boat.
Was he in Tennessee at that time?
Yeah, that was Nashville. I think that's what it said.
I mean, just think about that. You're on a private boat with another man's wife who's 7 months pregnant. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't
Hey,
get what the
how you
end game-
feeling?
I don't get what the end game was. Like, were y'all just going to keep doing this?
Well, yeah. It's been
6 years.
at least 6 years, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they just did it at owners' meetings.
It's his child. The child's name's Michael. It's his child, right?
That's crazy.
And they're on a boat ride.
like
Good stuff here.
It's juicy, for sure. And stuff just keeps coming
I
out.
look forward to the next stuff.
I know.
Now I'm in it now. I've been kind of tiptoeing.
I can't wait
into
for
it.
the next episode.
Yeah. I've been tiptoeing a little bit, just, Then the whole, like, I'm going to give up the last day of the draft, that was funny to me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That is funny.
Anybody bought his wife an apology hoodie?
It was the hoodie and
They
the
could have bought him something
draft for
else.
me.
We don't know.
From the airport, by the way. He didn't, like...
Apology hoodie, one whole day of marriage counseling, and set out the draft. I think he's clean. Paid his dues, guys.
He's good. He's good.
I can't imagine working out for that team. Like they got mini camps and OTAs, and I mean you're in the locker room and like, hey,
bud,
y'all see what came out about Coach today?
Y'all see that?
Oof.
Girl's pregnant.
Did y'all see the tweet I sent you that...
Real pregnant.
They had asked... I think they asked Drake May, like, super pregnant. They asked Drake May about it, or somebody about it. I don't remember.
I think it was Drake May.
And he was like, oh, we're all standing with Coach, all this stuff. And somebody, quote, tweeted it and said, did Mike Vrabel get cancer or did he just cheat on his wife? And it's like, okay, they kind of making it seem like he's the one that's being the victim right now. The players are, the organization and himself, honestly. But
I mean, who sent the first you up text? If it was Diana.
I felt like she was probably the instigator.
I guess I also just don't see, like, if you've been doing this for 6 years, like, maybe y'all should just get married.
right.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like why do you even care that he got out at this point? Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What was their end game?
Love finds a way, guys.
Live, laugh, love.
Love, laugh, love,
Mm-hmm.
and live.
They were dancing like nobody was watching.
No doubt.
Definitely. And people were watching
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
They didn't even know.
No.
What a powerful thing TMZ has. Like, we'll just pay you for your incriminating evidence. I mean, stop doing dumb stuff. And objectively, that was dumb. Unless it's a quadruple.
Mm-hmm.
Then go about your business. It's not us. Do your weird thing.
All right.
All right. We did it.
Didn't know that
We got
would
it out.
start from a Murphy, Sam, and Jody 5 ways to show your mom you really love her.
It'd be like that.
MS and J would never.
I thought maybe you're going to give
You
me
only
the
get that
5
from
ways.
OTB.
But anyways, and now you know the next chapter of the story. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say the rest of the story because there's probably going to be more. So We'll wait for the next chapter.
What's he getting her for Mother's Day?
More OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
Christmas. Go to getgordon.com, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, remember you can have a chat with a live agent. You can pull right up there on the homepage. You also can give them a call anywhere in the state of Louisiana. 318-985-225-504-337. Does not matter. You put that area code followed by 888-8888 no matter where you're at, and you get in contact with the G team on social media. At Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media as well. So go check him out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it might be. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. We've seen all that fantastic work that Gordon McKernan does over at LSU with the G team and the NIL space. Got a lot of new members, current members of that G team, just lighting it up out there. So if you, but at the heart of everything, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys are here to fight for you. Get exactly what you deserve. So if you've been injured, car accident, on the job, whatever it is, give them a call. Let them fight for you. GetGordon.com.
And the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations across Louisiana, including right here in Baton Rouge, quality care is close to home. Call the Spine Center of Louisiana or visit spinela.com and tell them Matt sent you.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 5-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out.
I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I ask you twice and beg you pretty please. She'd have said yes in a New York minute. They never
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
as he rode away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. I should have been a cowboy
Should've learned to roll ride.
Wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cat and drive. Stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Don't really know where we go from here. After kind of
that discussion went through the commercial break too.
Yeah,
We kept going.
that's what I'm saying. Like now, like that was kind of one of those ones you typically would use like at 8:15,
Yeah.
ride into 9 maybe.
A lot of boat news going on, though.
Should I put a bow on it with my bold prediction?
Yeah.
I didn't hear your bold prediction.
I don't think he survives this.
Okay, tell the people why.
I didn't. I thought he would.
Yeah.
Up until yesterday's news, but it's gonna. I feel like more news will come. We're gonna snowball, but like they've already had to address this with the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's had to have a meeting with them, sit in front of those men, look them in the eye, and be like, "Hey, look, I made. I'm just assuming here, paraphrasing what I assume. Made a mistake. I did something wrong, and I got to live with that. I got to be a better person. Don't let my mistake be your mistake. You know, I'm a red-blooded American male, and I just did. I made a big mistake, and I wish and I regret it. Blah blah blah. And they're like, okay, let's get past it. Respect you. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. We're human. Blah blah blah. Well, now this news comes out, and it seems a little weird, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a weird story. Now they're like, hey, did y'all see Coach? Like, what's up with this boat thing? That's a little strange. So I don't think he's going to survive for this fact. I think that there's going to start being too much awkwardness around the building. You talk about players that are, you know, basically like his peers that have families that look at the story like that's unbelievable. Like I couldn't imagine, or a player that's wife is pregnant and is like, that's weird to me. What you're doing, there's a respect thing that starts to decline.
Yeah.
And then within the coaches themselves, coaches all have wives. They all have families.
They got group chats.
They got group chats. That whole wife thing in the coaches circle, not to mention the player circle as well. I don't know how you overcome that because it's not just football. I mean, there's actual humans and families involved.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to get awkward. I mean, I don't know how it doesn't get awkward. Maybe he does survive it because, you know, the Patriots and their, you know, it's the Patriot way. But, like, I think just the inner turmoil, the awkwardness, the drama that's going to create it, the isolation that's probably going to happen with his wife and
the rest of the wives.
The chit-chatting behind people's backs.
Yeah.
I think that's going to get
And not to be like an eye for an eye person, but if Diana Rossini is going to disappear from the face of the earth and have no shot at a career at all, I don't know why it's fair that Mike Vrabel still does. Do I think that something's going to happen to him? Maybe, but I think more and more things are, I agree with you, like more things are going to come out.
From within is going to be some, I think they would.
But I think more, obviously somebody has it out for both of them, and they keep slowly releasing a bunch of different stuff, like the boat.
Yep.
And more stuff is going to come out, and it's going to get to a point to where you can't actually keep defending it.
If this was solely based on like football decisions and only work, he survives because I don't think Kraft cares.
Right.
But like there's a lot of
if it becomes like a locker room thing, where you lose the locker room.
Yeah, there's a lot of human things, I guess. So I'm predicting he doesn't survive.
Yeah.
That's my take. I don't know if it's at this point out, is it a hot
agree
take?
with it.
I don't know if it's a hot take now.
I think Jake and Tay think he's gonna be fine.
Well, I mean,
if it was just football, I think so. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
and also,
think they
like,
actually care.
It depends on your owners too. Like Robert Kraft's got into trouble too.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I don't think Robert Kraft cares.
So he's going to be the one that makes the final decision, and he loves this man.
Yeah.
I mean, he played for him, coaches for him.
When you
I'm
played,
not sure that Robert.
How
Kraft
many
is
kids did you
gonna-
have when you played?
I mean, did I have?
Yeah,
3.
You had 3.
Mm-hmm.
Katie was probably pregnant at some point as well. How would you look at Mike Vrabel in the locker room?
Oh no, I'm with you.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, what kind of dissension and
This is gonna sound wild, but he's got a young team that I don't think has that
That much,
situation.
yeah.
Compared to some of the teams we played on, that
They are pretty young.
I can tell you, like for me, because the quarterback's like Phillip wouldn't have it.
No.
He'd be like, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that.
Like,
I think a lot of people would.
Yeah.
At least there's going to be division. There's going to be like, hey, Mike, you can coach me on the field, but I'm kind of done.
We ain't boys.
We ain't boys.
For sure that. I mean,
No doubt.
if he had a team that had a little bit.
You can't be the head coach with that type of relationship. Because, like, if you're going to have, like, not all head coaches have relationships with their coaches, but it's usually a non-relationship because there's a pedestal there. You put him on a respect level.
Yeah.
Like, that guy doesn't, like, how many people were friends with Bill Belichick? Right? But, like, because you had him on, you had the respect level. Now it's no relationship potentially because of lack of respect.
Yeah.
You're convincing me because my thought was like people are always like, why does Diana get fired so quick? My thought was, well, because she's a reporter and her credibility is now gone. The minute Mike Vrabel loses respect or loses his credibility, he does have to go too. And so I do get that. Like you're convincing me a little bit on this.
Yeah. Again,
To be fair, she did resign, but like,
Right.
Yeah.
But
you were gonna get fired
Right.
anyway.
Yeah. Again, football thing. I don't think
Right,
the
like
Patriots care.
Fair or unfair. She was more at risk just because, like, anytime she drops information, people are going to be like, Diana, how'd you get that information? You know, like, but yes, the minute he loses the respect of the locker room, I do kind of get you on that.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I don't know. Maybe they can resolve. We'll see. It's going to be fun to watch, though. All right. Sorry. 2 seconds. My bad.
We love people's lives falling
Good.
apart.
Hey, sorry it happened in the off season, people. Whoops.
Now we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Do that stuff during the season. We won't talk about it as much.
At all.
This man did not say do that stuff during the season.
I guess they've been doing it. I guess they've been doing it for like
She
six,
has been doing
six
it, yeah.
For
seasons.
6 seasons.
Wild.
That's wild behavior.
Again, I guess on my point, just like if you're gonna do that, like
I'm too
It's just
tired
hard-
for
it's hard-
that.
it's hard to
like
wrap my
I
brain
don't think
around
I
it.
could deal with.
she hadn't been married that long, right?
I can't even deal with one guy. I can't imagine having to deal with two and like having to lie to both. Well, I guess to one of them.
She ain't like
That
she
would
ain't
eat
lying
me
to every-
alive.
Yeah.
That would eat me alive.
I like how that man on that boat log spelled out his name. Too.
He did. He said Michael Vrabel.
Like,
You know he's
Full
mad.
government name.
like you would think if he's trying to be all hidden, he'd just chicken scratch it. Nope. Government name.
Michael Vrabel.
How fun. Yay.
So, like, when's the next piece of news drop?
Probably
Yeah, so-
tomorrow. or once a week they're gonna
Yeah.
drop
There's
something.
been once
Hey,
a week.
y'all are fun in the chat right now too, but they're absolutely right. Lack of content right now is just not a lot.
Well, I mean, for them, they wish it was like in the middle of the season. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So like, look. Sorry guys. LSU's on the brink of not making the postseason. Not a ton of content, so
I don't feel like people appreciate the art of PR anymore. So both of them were just like, no, it didn't happen.
I
mean, to your point though, like if this would happen, this news breaks during college game day next fall. You're watching football all day. You have NFL games the next day. Hidden a little bit more than this.
Yeah, nobody's selling a boat log picture.
Yeah.
But right now, paying a premium. For good reason, too.
What if it's Roger Goodell behind it? People say the NFL is a year-round sport. You got to get the off-season pub.
I think Adele's more worried about the officials and their contract right now than Braves on the boat.
You would hope.
I was actually impressed with how he handled that when we talked to him at the draft.
Oh, you're a big Goodell guy.
For the officials and the way he answered that question, yeah.
How'd he answer it?
He said that they got to, you know what?
Yeah, little teaser.
Little teaser.
Uh-huh.
We'll answer that when we come back on the other side.
Off the bench.
Bro.
All right, as we get closer to Memorial Day, I want to take a second to talk about a great way to honor the men and women who give everything for our country. First American Bank and Trust is hosting their Let Freedom Fly American Flag giveaway, and it's all about showing pride, respect, and gratitude. They are giving away 500 American flags completely free. These are full-size flags, 3x5 foot flags. It's happening Wednesday, May the 20th, starting at 7 a.m. at their Dutchtown branch. This is a great chance to put up a flag at your home or business ahead of Memorial Day to honor those who served and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. There's something powerful about seeing those flags flying across our community. It's a reminder of who we are and the freedoms that we enjoy every single day. So just make sure you get there early, because once the 500 flags are gone, they are gone. That's the Let Freedom Fly American Flag Giveaway. It's going to be May the 20th at 7 a.m. in Dutchtown at First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Every Raising Cane's chicken finger is marinated, battered by hand, and cooked to order to perfection. We don't have heat lamps, because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio while Tete's pulling up the video. I want to tell you about our friends over at Go Tommy's.
Go Tommy!
Geaux, Tommy's with a Y, GoTommys.com. That is the website for Tommy's windows, doors, and also siding. Don't forget they also can do other services like gutters as well, and all that's on the website, GoTommys.com. When you go there, you'll clearly see the difference. Award-winning year after year after year. That's just what they do. They win awards. They stack awards over at Tommy's windows, doors, and siding, including the best windows in Baton Rouge. That's not just according to us. That's according to The Advocate in 2025. Go to the website today, GEAUX, Tommy's with a Y. Go Tommy's.com.
Hey, Tommy.
What?
That was Marler the other day. When I did this live
Hey,
read.
look, he's already tried to steal Mondays. Don't
Say,
bring him
"Hello,
up
Thomas."
on Thursdays.
He's like, hey,
either.
Tommy.
He's already named the show Marler Monday. We don't need him trying to come up with a Thursday name either.
Can't just throw your name into everything.
Hey, y'all, Marler said that
Cinco de
Georgia
Marler.
was the best football team in 2007.
Who?
Georgia.
Oh. Okay. Weird take.
Well, I didn't know he had that tape, but he reminded me. He said we were doing a thing together, and he had that tape.
I mean, there's a lot of
So
different teams.
Jake said, I have a ring that proves otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams that were in
He
that.
was trying to talk about our team at lunch when we weren't there. Like, we weren't the best team in the country.
I mean, it's a strange take. Teams had their opportunities.
I would have thrown West Virginia in there before Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. Of all the teams you could have said, that was a
Well, they
weird
beat
one.
Hawaii in the Sugar Bowl.
Good
Shout, rest in peace, Cole Brennan. That dude was awesome.
RIP.
Love that guy.
Were they undefeated? Not Georgia, Hawaii going
Oh, yeah.
into that game?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they actually had, like, Devon Best was a pretty good receiver, even in the NFL. Anyways.
Look, other teams had their opportunity to keep us out.
And they didn't.
They didn't do it. And that's how you figure out who the best team is.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their equal shot at it. And then the team at the top at the end is named the best. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. My high school team could beat your high school team.
That one's a little bit more tough.
That one's tough.
That one's tough.
I mean, we didn't play Georgia, so
yeah,
we would have beat
smashed
the
them.
brakes off them.
I don't even know.
And by beating the brakes off them, beat them in the fourth quarter.
17-14. All right, we talked about Roger Goodell and what he had to say about the referees, and most of you would know this. The NFL referees are threatening to hold out, and replacement referees are in discussions as well. And Matthews had to go through that before with the Seattle Green Bay game. Don't know how upset he was about it, but he had to go through that, right?
Pretty
and
upset.
where it was like a Hail Mary, touchdown, no touchdown. Nobody wants replacement refs. But here's what Roger Goodell told us at the draft about where they're at right now.
The last few weeks, the conversations have been productive. I think everybody understands we want an agreement, but we want to make officiating better.
Yeah.
We know we can. Technology is a help, but we also want to train the officials better than we have. We want to make sure we're giving them every opportunity to get better. And make sure that we're doing everything to improve the game, whether it's technology or training, and get the best people out there at all times. And so I have great respect for our officials. I think they're
It's a hard
fantastic.
job.
It is a hard job, and they do a great job. But we can do a better job. And I think our officials want that too. So I'm hopeful.
Good. They want to hear that. The listeners do.
Commissioner, what are some of those things to try to improve officiating? Some of the things that maybe they could do throughout the year to make sure they're on top of their game?
Listen, we have such a thing in our current agreement where there's a blackout period, so we really can't talk to the officials or work with them from the moment the season's over until mid-May.
May 15th. Yeah.
Yeah, and we should be working with them, right? It's just like a player, right? When you get done with the season, you evaluate, how did I do? What can I do to get better? And how we can help them get better, right?
Yep.
And reps is a big part of it. But it's also, can they spend time in the off season in camps? When we were at the annual meeting with our coaches and our general managers and our owners, we talked about this issue, and the coaches were saying, bring them into camp. Let us work with them. Let them see the game. Because when we're in camp, they'll get an opportunity to sort of see the things we're looking at. So there's a lot of opportunities just to get better by all of us working. And listen, again, our officials, they're part-time technically, and that's true, and they are part-time, but they also work a lot beyond the game day.
So the thing that I took from that it's very surprising that, and a lot of people probably are just learning this, that the officials, after their last game, it's truly a blackout period where you can't have conversations with them until May the 15th. And I'm glad the commissioner's like, players don't do that. Right? And that's why he's like, players work on their craft even like when they're technically like not in season. So
are the officials unionized?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So May the 15th, think about all the things you could be doing. And also like the part-time portion of this, that was cool in the 70s and 80s when the game was growing and the game wasn't quite as big as it is. Y'all, this is multi-billion-dollar business. This is the most popular sport in our country by a mile. It's not even remotely close. So you need it structured because, listen, the front office, the coaches, and the players work their butt off year-round. Because if you're not working out while you're gone away from the team in those 2 months that you're gone, you're going to get passed up. So it's a year-round sport. Why would the people that make the calls on the field just have 4 months where you can't even have a conversation with them? You can't talk to them. Why wouldn't you spend those 4 months and better yourself? Go through some training. Go through some hand-eye like coordination kind of stuff. They got VR stuff now that some of the officials are trying to take advantage of where you can go through plays and go through them in your head and make a call based off that. And it's like a system that they have. Like they have the access to the technology in place. Like that makes no sense that they would be off that long. And so like for the commissioner, he's like, we got to fix that. I also don't think that you should have lawyers out there anymore. Like, and you do it part-time. It's a full-time job. Have a training school. Have a training ground.
If you want to have a side gig as a ref, you should be able to do that, of course. But a part-time job, like having a job where you have a fiduciary responsibility to anybody outside of NFL it's a tough one, right?
Yes.
Now, if you want to do, investments or do real estate, whatever, like you can do like
yeah, like a player could.
But like an attorney, like if you have
a lot of them are attorneys.
Yeah,
a lot of them
are.
Yeah.
And I know the easy thing is just like, wave money in front of them and make them full time. That's an easy conversation, but obviously the conversation is not that easy, or it would have been done by now. I'm assuming some of these refs make decent money.
They do. They make good
outside world.
They do.
But
they make good money.
How much do they make
well.
right now? What's the average salary for?
Well, it goes down by white hats and how many years you have. But look, if the teams want to make them full time too, you got to pony up.
But I'm assuming mid six figures.
I think if you gave the white hats between $300,000 and $400,000,
what are they getting now? That's what I'm saying.
It just went up.
But yeah, that's the easy. It's like the knee jerk reaction. Yeah, just make them
$250,000
for a white hat.
With experienced officials and head referees making the most, not full-time employees, but they receive compensation for part-time work, including bonuses for playoff games, just like we do, for between $30,000 and $50,000 per playoff game. Look, hey, have all 32 teams throw in a little bit of money,
they need to pay
make
more.
them full-time, and then
that's
that's going to take them away, and then they'll agree to. And if you don't want to do it, if you say I'm not giving up my practice, hey, Ed Hockey League, we appreciate your service, but like we gotta find somebody else. And I just use him because he was a lawyer in San Diego. Yeah. Like we gotta find somebody that's gonna do this full time.
We understand too. Like it's a lot of money that they are given, but it's if they have a successful business outside, it's not enough to.
Yeah, but tough. I will make that point to end hour number 1 when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, residential commercial trash pickup service. And hey, if you're a big dum-dum sometimes, and I'm raising my hand because I'm the dum-dum sometimes, that forgets to put out your trash can, you won't with Trash Rangers because they give you weekly text reminders that trash day is coming up. And if your trash pickup is on a holiday, they don't just skip you for a week. They actually will pick up on the weekends to make sure your trash gets picked up. You're not going to find that anywhere else. 3 different sizes of roll-off dumpsters as well. Sanitation department is there, all on the website. That is trashrangers.com.
That's right, Trash Rangers, the most reliable trash removal service in Louisiana, but also sanitation department. Trash Ranger Sanitation, that's their portable toilet section of their business. So you can go to their website right there, check out, you can learn more about their sanitation, what kind of services they provide. But if you have like a construction site or you're running like a big operation, like it is the best. Make sure you're doing that local portable toilets, not dealing with those national companies. Go to trashrangers.com for that sanitation and any trash pickup that you can think of right there, trashrangers.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
At Parrish, we take pride in building roofs that last, because in Louisiana, toughness isn't just on the court, it's in your home too.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee, I should have known better than to take him back to Abilene. I put him right back into her arms. I wasn't a match for that kind of spark. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room. And judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see a cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Last point I was going to make about the officials and Roger Goodell and what he said about them coming in. There can't be a blackout period between January to May 15th. I hate to tell the people that have a side hustle that have a law firm, and they're like, I can't do that. I'm giving up $1 million per year. I can't like I'm just not going to make that work. It's like tough. Like, we appreciate what you've done for the National Football League, but we're going to have a new group of 30 people that are highly trained that are going to make between $400 and $650, depending on how much time they have in the NFL per year. And if you don't want to do it, you've done it for a while. And again, we appreciate you, but we're just going to hire these full-time guys.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game, though, for the NFL because, like you said, it's the biggest sport in the country by a long shot. So how can you sacrifice a year of poor officiating to get that done? I don't know. I think both sides have to give a little bit.
Everybody wouldn't bail, though. There would be some people that would agree to that. And
they wouldn't, but there'd be a lot of replacements still.
Right, of white hats, because that's who actually is the ones that we're talking about more than anybody.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough transition. They got to be careful because you can't NFL. I mean, you can afford to have a bad year and a tough year from an officiating standpoint, but nobody wants.
You also got to stand on business, though.
Protect the shield.
All right, more OTB when we come back. Hour 2.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. Brandon Barton and the team been in the game for a long time, since 2004. They're going to come in, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. And I say that because that's what they did for me. We had them come out. They knew exactly where I needed to put the outdoor motorized screen, where it was going to be the most beneficial, and not just for the outdoor portion of it, but also inside. And it shades the living room. It's a great play area for my daughter. And they're going to know your space. Have them come out. KTZBlinds.com.
That's right. We're talking tailored window treatment solutions for every single room, interiors and outdoors. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. So we're talking about window shades, blinds, drapes, whatever it is. They can be manual. They can be motorized, whatever it is. They are going to call Brandon Barton and the team. They can come into your home, look around, walk around. They're going to know your home better than you, and they will know exactly what to do to make your house look better and work more efficiently right there. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTZBlinds.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Ever wonder why cane sauce doesn't come in a pre-sealed packet? It's because it's made fresh inside every Raising Cane's every single day. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer, we know hard work starts with the right equipment. Right now, take advantage of the powerful 3025E tractor with loader for just $297 a month, with 0% financing for 72 months. Whether you're tackling land, property, or projects, this is the tractor built to get it done. Don't wait. This offer ends April 30th, 2026. Visit sunequip.com or stop by a Sunshine location today.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations across Louisiana, including right here in Baton Rouge, quality care is close to home. Call the Spine Center of Louisiana or visit spinela.com and tell them Matt sent you.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB. Considering what our conversation was, I didn't really want to get the show started with what we were talking about, but I will shout out GoFlow IV. Yeah, I mean, GEAUX Flow IV, GoFlowIV.com. That is the website. Remember, right off of Jefferson in Baton Rouge. If you've got a big weekend coming up, which pretty big holiday, you might want to get ready. Or if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, or if you just want to get hydrated, they are the place to go. 225-953-8150. 225-953-8150 is the number. Go see them today. Get ready for the weekend. GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, go to that website, and you can kind of see their menu options, like what kind of cocktails, IV cocktails that they have, how different types of vitamins, and they do different types of things. And then there's also additions to any IV. So, like, if you got an upset stomach, you can go over there. They got something for that nausea. If you have inflammation, you just started working out again, you want to knock out some of that inflammation, they have something for that. They got something for everything. Stay hydrated, stay vitamized. If you haven't done an IV therapy before, make sure, do yourself a favor, treat yourself, and go over to GoFlow IV Spa right there on Jefferson Highway, GoFlowIV.com.
All right, so we were talking about this during one of the breaks. CBSSports.com put out an article, and it was breaking down the 10 worst quarterback rooms in the National Football League entering 2026 with their starting predictions for week number 1. This is an article, again, by CBS Sports. Garrett.
The Texans.
Podell. Texans what? You think they have the worst? I'm going to go down the list.
Top 5, maybe not 5.
I'm going to go down the list, and you tell me what you think. At number 10, the Indianapolis Colts, their quarterback room, Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, and Seth Hennigan. Coming in at number 9, the Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett, Will Grier, Haynes King. Coming in at number 8, the Minnesota Vikings, Kyler Murray, J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz, and Max Brosmer. And coming in at number 7, the New Orleans Saints, with Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, and Zach Wilson. Now, I'm going to go on down the list. We'll get to number 1. Then I want you to react to the New Orleans Saints coming in on this list at all, but certainly at number 7. At number 6, the Miami Dolphins, Malik Willis, Quinn Ewers, Cam Miller, Mark Gronowski. He made the NFL. Shout out to him.
Nice. Good for him.
Iowa, right?
Yeah, from what, South Dakota?
Yeah. At number 5, the Atlanta Falcons, Michael Penix Jr., Tua Tagovailoa, Trevor Siemian, and Jack Strand. I have no idea who Jack Strand is. And y'all know that's saying something. Arizona Cardinals coming in at number 4, Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, Carson Beck, and Keaton Slovis. Coming in at number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and Drew Aller. The Jets coming in at number 2, Geno Smith, Cade Klubnik, Brady Cook, and Bailey Zappi. And at number 1, the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson, Shadur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, and Taylon Green. So that is your full list of, according to CBSSports.com, the 10 worst quarterback rooms in the NFL. And again, let's go back to the New Orleans Saints being number 7 on this list, which I think at best is laughable that they come in at number 7 on this list.
Certainly there is a lot of teams that don't have the best quarterback room. There's multiple things I don't agree with on this list. I don't know who this guy is that's writing it, but certainly putting the Saints at 7 is clownish behavior. I think that the Saints have a really good quarterback room. I mean, we're not going to say the best yet,
No, I'd say the
right?
best.
But mid-tier to, I don't know. I don't know what number I'd put him, but I certainly wouldn't put him in the top 10 worst.
No, I think
maybe not top 10 best.
No,
but not top 10 worst.
I think they're in a really good spot. They've got a very promising Tyler Shuck. They've got a backup in Spencer Rattler that, regardless of what you want to say, held his own and played well enough. The plays weren't made around him. He didn't elevate those around him, and that's why you make a move to Tyler Shuck. So I understand, looking back on it, why you did it, but still, he gave you enough.
Yep.
Right, to feel really good about your backup quarterback situation. And then you sign Zach Wilson, who, look, he hasn't been great by any means, but he's a number 2 overall pick. He's a talented guy. He's your 3.
Yep. Let's take a look at the teams that they said they're worse than.
I think about.
They said they're worse than the Colts. Okay, that Colts came in at 10.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson. I would take Spencer Rattler over Anthony Richardson all day, every day. Daniel Jones is going to be coming off a brutal injury.
Yeah.
And he has been bad for most of his career. Played well last year. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Okay, but I would put the Saints as a better complete room than that. The Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett, Will Grier, Haynes King. They said that's a better quarterback room than the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Just think about that. Also, the Minnesota Vikings with Kyler Murray, J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz. Better. That one's going to be arguable because Kyler Murray has had his moments, right? So that's going to be arguable. There's a small sample size with Tyler Shuck. But here's what's people that aren't even on the list that bothers me.
I've got 2 that are on the list. Hold on. Let me write them down.
Okay. All right.
And I want you, and then you're going to say them.
Yep.
And we're going to see if we agree. All right.
Just kind of like the couple show.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like O's the Mentalist.
All right. Number 1 on my list, that why aren't they in there as well? The New York Giants.
Okay.
And the Tennessee Titans.
Is that what you had?
Giants and Titans.
Let's go.
Because obviously we're doing a rookie comparison. Objectively, Tyler Shuck performed better. Cam Ward, Jackson Dart.
The Jackson Dart stuff, and again, he's exciting. He's fun.
He dives head first into people.
The value that people are putting of him over Tyler Shuck is shocking to me.
Yep. So, New York Giants room, Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston, Brandon Allen. Okay, Jameis Winston gives you the most credibility here from longevity. We all love him. Great personality. Awesome. But you have to start here by comparing QB1s.
Yeah.
And Tyler Shuck was second in Rookie of the Year voting.
Yeah.
I think Jackson Dart was fourth or fifth. Cam Ward was even on there, top 5?
I think he was in top 5, yeah.
Okay. Then you go over to the Tennessee Titans depth chart. Cam Ward, Mitch Trubisky, Hendon Hooker,
and Will Levis, right?
And Will Levis, I think. Is he still
hurt?
Still kicking?
Kind of, yeah.
I forgot about Hendon.
So
and
I
Will
guess
Levis.
what you got to look at was which quarterback but to not even have those guys, to have the Saints at 7.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to put them on, maybe you put them on 10, but they're not in that list instead of these quarterback groups. So the amount of credit that they get really pisses me off. And we talked about it with like the card value, the sports card value. Like, I don't understand. I get it. There's a bigger market out there, but like, why are people? But in Jackson Dart's a good player, and I don't want it to sound like I'm knocking him, but the value of Cam Ward and Jackson Dart over Tyler Shuck is what is baffling to like. Look at what Tyler Shuck was able to do with what he did it with.
Yes. Uber driver.
Was uber impressive.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Y'all know our feelings on this. Tyler Shuck is not getting the credit that we think he deserves. And maybe the sample size is small. So maybe he doesn't deserve the credit right now because he's got to prove it some more. But if he doesn't deserve the credit, those guys don't deserve the credit. Yeah. That is the only point that we are trying to make, that from 1 year sample size from these guys, how does everybody outside of Louisiana think that those guys are so much better than Tyler Shuck? I get it, draft position, okay? That's the only thing you got. That's the only argument. That's the only fallback you have is draft position. And that's a lazy take. That is a lazy take.
Also, aren't they supposed to be ranking the rooms as a whole?
Yeah.
Because that's not what they're doing. They're just ranking the starter. Like, this will be a little surprising coming from me. Tampa Bay Buccaneers should be on this list.
Ooh. Hello.
Like, sure, Baker's an established starter. They have 2 quarterbacks right now. Their quarterback room is Baker Mayfield and Jake Browning. What happens if Baker Mayfield goes down? He takes a lot of hits. You have 2 quarterbacks on your roster right now. You're not ranking the quarterback rooms. You're just ranking the starter.
Yeah, that's what I felt too. And I'm a little bit surprised that the Houston Texans aren't finding their way on
That's
that
what
list.
I was about to bring them up. The Texans not being on this list. C.J. Stroud was arguably one of the worst quarterbacks in the entire league.
You started this trend, and I'm following you. If Joe Flacco's on the Houston Texans, they might win.
They go to the Super Bowl. No one outside of the Rams were beating the Seahawks in the NFL at the end of the year. But they get to the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco as their quarterback with the Texans. C.J. Stroud played historically bad last year. Now, there's some games statistically. There's some throws he makes. Oh, good player. But, like, you could make a highlight film of him and argue that he was a good quarterback last year. But if you watch the entire film,
right,
high school level misses.
In the postseason, he had 51% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, only 5.8 yards per attempt.
Yeah, I could have done that right now.
I believe you, actually.
I couldn't have done better probably right now.
Yeah.
But I could have done that. What he was doing out there.
And their room is Graham Mertz and Davis Mills.
So to me, they would be the number 1 worst QB group based on last year's performance and what they got now. I don't think the Browns being number 1 is right either. I mean, yeah, you could think what you want to about Shador, but I mean,
I'd put Pittsburgh ahead of them.
Yeah, what's Pittsburgh?
Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and Drew Aller.
That has to be number 1.
How's that not number 1?
I'd probably put the Jets over them.
Yeah, so they have the Steelers at 3 right now. They have the Jets with Geno Smith, Cade Klubnik, Brady Cook, Bailey Zapp at
Zappy.
2. Zappy, whatever. I mean, a room full of...
Zappy, you slappy.
Ew, nice. Deshaun Watson, whatever you think about him, he had some good playing years. He's been off for 4 or 5 years, so we'll see. But, like, Shador, who, think what you want about him. I get it, whatever. Mel Kiper loves him, and he did make, like, the 12th alternate Pro Bowler. Dylan Gabriel, which, I mean, he won the job.
He had multiple starts.
He had multiple starts, won the job, whatever you think about him as well. But that room as a whole is not the worst NFL quarterback room in the NFL. Who's this guy? Who's this writer? We need to send him a strongly worded message. Garrett Podol. Oh, yeah, he's a mouth
Poodle?
He's a mouth breather. I can see his little thumbnail. He said it's a 12-minute read. You don't know how fast I read, bud.
It's going to be at least 21.
Yeah, bud. So we're going to talk about it for a while, too.
Matt's like, I got to set aside my afternoon.
Wow, what's the word count on this?
Yeah. The Saints quarterback room and the Saints backup, like, so starter and backup, Shuck and Rattler, just not getting...
The Panthers.
Not
dude.
even, it feels like the due diligence on their game tape from a year ago.
Just think about it. Would you rather take the Saints quarterback room or the Panthers quarterback room?
No, I don't want Bryce Young.
Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett, and Will Grier. You want them over
I don't even know who
Shuck
Will
and
Grier
Rattler?
is.
He played for Florida.
Florida, West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is Will Grier, is he the handsome one?
No,
No,
so
it's Will
you're thinking
Levis.
of
Sam Hartman.
You're thinking of Sam Hartman, yeah.
Sam Hartman. There you
Oh, okay. I thought we were going with another
Grier's-
Will.
Grier's got, he used to have some nice lettuce, though.
go. I did. Nice. Good-looking fella.
I hadn't seen him in a year.
Wait, so where were the Titans on there?
They weren't.
They're not on here.
Yeah, the Titans.
And neither
weren't
are the
on there.
Giants.
Neither are the Giants.
So I knew the Giants were, but like I
Hey,
missed
how about
the Titans
the Raiders?
thing.
Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza. Like we
Right.
don't know what Fernando's
Fernando's a
gonna
rookie.
Be.
Kirk hadn't been the same since
Fernando's
that
a
injury.
chosen one, bud. You can't put him on this list.
I love Kirk O'Thuggins. Love him, but he hadn't been the same. Maybe it was Aiden O'Connell that kept him off the list.
How much has he made? 340?
A lot.
340?
More than anybody, right?
More money than anybody ever in the history of the NFL?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because those guys that signed bigger deals haven't made it yet, technically. Like his deals have all been guaranteed. He's the guy that started the guaranteed money.
I'm so mad at you still, Saints. No, I'm mad at Drew Brees.
Wait, what?
Remember that take I had? Drew had the opportunity to. So Kirk had just signed his guaranteed contract.
Oh, yeah.
And then Drew was up for a
Yeah.
contract, and he took a team-friendly deal, which is great.
Yeah.
But, like, for the longevity of the contracts and for the player, Drew had the opportunity to, like Kirk Cousins does it. Everyone's like, okay, that's a one-off type deal, like a Deshaun Watson, like, type contract.
Yeah.
Like, that was so dumb. Like, we're not going to do it anymore. I think he had an opportunity to come on the Foothills and do another fully guaranteed contract, which at that point would have been a trend and be like, oh, Drew did it.
Yeah.
Got it. Now that's relevant right now. Like he got a fully guaranteed contract because, again, NFL players are the only people in professional sports that don't get fully guaranteed contracts.
Right.
So, like, we want that to change. That should change. It doesn't make any sense. It's the highest grossing sport.
Yep.
And they don't get fully guaranteed contracts.
I
There's
always say that
a lot more risk involved.
Like I was very fortunate to start a lot of games in the NFL, and the 11th guy on the end of the bench for the Lakers makes 30 times what I made.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now there's not as many. There's a lot of people you got to pay. I get it, but they also make a lot more money.
Yeah.
So I just thought at the time, we don't need to rehash it, but I thought at the time Drew had a chance to co-sign.
Tom did too. Tom would make $14 million some years, where guys were making 30, 35.
Yeah, he would always take less.
Always.
He was getting some.
If Tom takes less, everybody should take less, right?
He was getting some for sure.
You trying to say the Patriots paid him under the table, Bo?
Did a little Kawhi Leonard situation.
Oh, could have.
You need to check those LLC documents.
Patriots would never have a scandal, though.
No, I'd follow the money.
Wait, what was that? Like something to do with trees or something like that? Or what am I thinking about?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't it the
Kawhi
Kawhi?
Leonard?
Like he paid people
Yeah,
for
the-
no-show jobs, right?
Yeah,
and then
the-
wrote it off as an LLC.
Yeah.
But it didn't actually exist or
He had
something?
Kawhi create an LLC, and through another company that he owned,
Right.
the owner paid him like $15 million.
To the LLC.
Yeah.
Because they paid him the max, but he was like the max plus $15 million or
Right.
something. So they paid to the LLC $15 million. That LLC was traced back to Kawhi Leonard. So he paid him $15 million outside, which was part of his deal to get him to go to the Clippers. So you don't think that? You think that was a one-off?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a tree company. That's where I got that from.
Okay.
It was a tree company.
I knew
like
it was
the
something.
LLC was a tree company.
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
right. But it was like, but for marketing or
Right,
something like
yeah.
that. And there was no, there was no evidence
There's
of that
no
tree
trees.
company.
Paying, paying a
marketing.
tree company $15 million, that's not a red flag. I mean, trees are getting removed.
But it's like, the problem is, like, Kawhi kind of got drugged for that. But
Yeah.
it's like, you going to say no?
Right. Like,
Nah.
was that his idea?
Yeah, he didn't come up with that. So you don't think Tom Brady's a little something?
Back to the original point here, and to wrap this conversation up real quick. The Saints and Titans did play last year at the end of the year once Tyler Shuck became the starting quarterback. And this game was in Tennessee. Cam Ward, 21 of 40, 251, 6.3 yards per attempt. Did have 2 tuds, no interceptions, but completion percentage not great. Didn't push the ball down the field. Took 4 sacks. Tyler Shuck, 22 of 27, 333 yards, 12.3 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, only took 2 sacks. But Tennessee not on the list. Saints number 7 on the list.
Wild.
Quarterback.
Wild behavior. Hey, I
Saints
like
fans,
Is Minnesota on there?
Yeah, they were right above the Saints at 8.
Okay.
So they're saying they have a better quarterback room too. Saints fans, don't worry. You've got a very healthy quarterback room. That's not just us saying that. Kellen Moore, their head coach, when I've talked with him, he knows they've got a healthy quarterback room. They've got 2 guys that they feel that they can trust. If something happened, they can move forward, and they're only going to keep going up. They are young football players that are only going to get better. And guess what? You got them better weapons, and you got them better protection over free agency and the draft. It's going to be better than it was last year, where he was throwing to guys that are borderline NFL players. Now you've got some real guys, right? You went and got a first-round receiver, top 10. You got one of the best guards, actually the best guard in free agency. You went and got a tight end in the draft and in free agency. You went and signed a running back that's going to take some pressure off your quarterback and also can catch the football. And it opens up AK for what he can be to the offense. You're in a good spot. Don't worry. This list is terrible. Saints are going to be fine. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. Jackknife. When you work with Russell Pools, you're going to sit down and you're going to kind of tell them what your dream pool has always been, and they're going to make sure that you get everything that you want. But we always encourage you, remember, they can do whatever it is. Now, if you want a kidney-shaped pool and that's all you want, if you want a rectangle, they can do that. But they're going to say, hey, go check out the gallery, because we can do a little bit of everything. We've done a little bit of everything. And if you want to add this feature to your dream pool, we can absolutely get that done. And again, they are there from the very beginning, during the process, and afterwards as well with the maintenance. It is the true one-stop pool shop. Go to RussellPools.com.
Yeah, they are the best at building those custom pools, but like if you need help just figuring out what you want, it's the design part of the whole process that they are also experts at. 2 landscape architects on staff right over there. You can kind of have conversations with them, show them your style. They'll know your personality a little bit, and they can start creating those ideas for you, help you decide what your dream pool really is. Right over there, RussellPools.com.
Another roof gone too soon.
Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation.
At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today.
Case closed.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana propane dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out.
You say I'll never change, just to go around town with some gasoline, just trying to bomb a flame, gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place?
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long and their fist of whiskey? And why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate when you look at me.
Don't love that.
What?
When you start snickering.
Yeah, what were you laughing at?
I'm laughing at these guys in the chat. They're like, we need a podcast with Flynn, Hester, and Marler. Call it Off the Rocker. And then somebody was like, nah, Marler would want to be called Off the Marler.
Really, though?
He so would. He's like, yeah, but, like, can I take it over?
Yeah, but, like, can I throw my name anywhere in there?
Name in there. Like, I'm going to be there for 30 minutes out of the 5 hours, but we should rebrand it with me in mind.
I told y'all me, him, and Rivers went to lunch for his birthday for Cinco de Marler on Monday. And I was like, should we all three take an Adderall before we go? Because we are not going to get not one conversation finished. And we didn't. I don't think we finished one topic. We were all over the place. A normal person watching our lunch probably was so stressed out.
I asked Marla, I said, are you medicated?
With him? Like, is it a little bit all
It was
over the
good.
place?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, people enjoy it for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
to the
it
point
was,
where
it was
Matt
great.
has to reel him in.
So
Which I can't fathom.
When he came in on
was.
Monday, like, he was way more ADD in studio than he was out. And I think he was, I feel like he's a little nervous that first time out of the parade grounds.
Yeah.
Here, my God, all over the place. And I asked him, I was like, hey, you ever thought about, some medication? And he's like, no, I don't think it's very healthy for me, as he gulps down a 5-hour interview.
Right.
This man sent us a box of 10 value pack of 5-hour energies that he had. I didn't know they sold those in value packs.
For him.
I had no idea they sold
I
them
didn't
like
know
10
that
at a
either.
time.
He's
Yeah,
a frequent flyer. He gets deals that we, like, us normal buyers just can't get.
I guess that's true. Never seen anything like it.
But yeah, he definitely needs some medication, and then fast acting too. Maybe keister it.
Maybe keister it.
Sorry. Intrusive thought.
Yeah.
I mean,
I forgot. Probably shouldn't say everything that creeps up here.
I be fighting for my life back here. And sometimes it comes out. And it's not good.
Sometimes I'll watch the clips of like some stuff you'll post or
Yeah.
whatever from our show, and I'll watch it because I wanted to watch like the one yesterday. of,
Yeah.
Taylor's atrocities.
His war crimes
I was
against
like, oh my God. I was
best
like,
part was Alondra, the troops.
The troops.
I'm like, send him to Iran.
I was watching. I was like, golly, I move a lot.
Iran, I guess. My bad.
Yeah.
No.
I know. I was like, man, I should sit a little bit more still.
Yeah,
No.
every live read, when I go from Jake to you, I'm constantly adjusting.
That's true. I need to focus.
You
I'll
hit,
get better.
You hit the desk a lot.
It's okay.
And if you're making a point with a pen,
You
it.
do love to
know it.
do the pin.
Maybe I won't hit the pen anymore. Maybe I'll point it at the screen.
Let's get you a laser pointer.
Ooh.
when I'm making a point, I do kind of like have like I don't even know what you call this move, but it's
Yeah.
like you point and you're like trying to make the points with your hands.
Yep. But you look, you got to go to the tape sometimes. Now I see what you guys see, and I'm going to try to be better.
No, we love you for who you are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not asking you to change.
Diagnosed. It's a medical condition.
I'm asking
It's a
you to be a little bit.
It's a
I'm
disease.
undiagnosed, so at least you got that going for you.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
you've got a fellow squirrel seer up here with you, bud. So we're good.
This show also never goes anywhere. Like we don't ever finish a conversation, which is fine.
No.
This is who we are.
We're a morning show.
Yeah.
We just want you to have a good time on the
Show
way to
doesn't
school.
ever
or work.
go anywhere content-wise.
I mean, we get it in sometimes, but
I do love that. Anytime we're having a conversation, I'm like, all right, like Taylor's going to need something for socials. He's going to need something for YouTube. And then we'll bring it up and kind of reset. And I can feel the groans.
So I was like, Hey, we gave you some Saints.
we gave you good Saints stuff.
Yeah, and we're going to give you LSU later. Like, don't ask for too much.
Look, I'm at the point now to where I'm going to just grab screenshots of YouTube and just make an AI video and put it out. I can't promise what the video is going to say, but
I don't care.
Just be like, here.
Just don't put us on a boat.
Oh,
it's true.
My God.
Yeah.
Boats are very controversial right now. Between the Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel stuff, and then the hantavirus.
Oh, yeah.
I told y'all they should have just
I need
nuked the boat.
And then remember when the Giants and Odell went on the boat before the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like, that still lives out there, too. They haven't won a playoff
True.
game since then.
Are we saying nothing good happens on a boat?
I don't
That
think I've
could-
ever been on a boat where something good happened.
I mean, outside of putting a line
I mean,
in the
Natalie
water.
Wood.
I
Is it
remember-
Wood or Woods?
It was Wood.
The girl that
I remember the name. I don't remember what
she
happened.
was like an actress and
She's married to the guy who played number 2 in Austin Powers. What is his
Who
name?
does number 2 work for?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know
He
what
was
his
married
name
to
is.
her.
I can see his face.
And, like,
though. I don't know him from
allegedly.
anything else.
Okay. All right.
we don't ever know what really
Now I
happened.
gotta
But the
do that
idea
during
is
the
that he
break.
threw her overboard.
Yeah. That's,
What?
no, that's what I've always heard. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, we don't know that. So yeah, nothing good happens on boats.
I mean, I've had
Robert
I mean,
Wagner.
like you had to get on a boat to
Robert
get.
Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
I've heard that name.
Weren't boats like all on Epstein's island too? Like
I don't know.
Well, you had to get there by boat. Or
Right.
If
Plane.
it was an
chopper.
island, get it a chopper.
You could chopper.
so, I don't think I'll ever get on a
Told you
boat.
you could
All
eat
right.
my cookie.
Team no boats.
I like a boat.
I do too.
I like a boat. Now, I don't love a saltwater boat.
I don't ever really get on boats.
Oh, your tummy. Your tum-tum. Can't
Like,
get that, bud.
I don't know. Like, I think more or better things happen on freshwater boats.
Yeah.
I'm more
Like a good old-
freshwater,
Like
too.
I've been on a pontoon.
Yeah, good times on a boat.
Yeah.
Now, but then
You know
I
a song pontoon?
Yeah. By isn't it Little
Is that
Big
Little
Town?
Big
I think it
Town?
is Little Big Town.
Pontoon?
Second
Bacon
mention this
waves
month.
and
On the
catching rain.
pontoon. Yeah.
Something like that. Waves
All right.
and rays, I think they rhyme. So what's going on with the hantavirus? I don't know a lot about
So
that.
I don't know what this is.
There's
I
a
don't-
cruise that which are basically moving incubators to me.
Yeah, like poop
Like,
cruise.
yeah, they're disgusting. I don't think I'll ever go on a cruise ever.
I got no will to do that.
Right, because I don't even like being on a plane. So being on a boat in the middle of the ocean feels more like I can't escape.
It is good if you have kids.
Yeah.
It's
Because
it
they're
gives
all
them a lot
you
of
can't
freedom
go
and
anywhere.
You can't
Yeah,
go anywhere. 7 days is too long. I think 5 days is a sweet spot. Seven's a step too far.
So there's a boat where there were people that had hantavirus, which is they thought just transmitted through rodents. And then I think a couple people died from it. And then so they kind of had it like quarantined for a little bit, and then they went to the Canary Islands in Spain. I think they let them out in the Canary Islands, and now there's people like getting on planes and stuff that have the virus, and the thing is for like 8 weeks, so sometimes you might not even know that you have it, and they're just like out here getting on planes, spreading it. I think in Switzerland they said that there's some cases. Maybe they're looking into like 3 people here in the US that might have it. So
they got it on the boat.
on the boat,
There was rats on the boat.
that's what they said. But then they said that they went to go look on the boat. They sent health teams onto the boat, and they didn't see any rats on there. So now they think it's human to human.
This is a
Something like
Carnival
that.
cruise.
So
I don't know what kind of cruise it was, but probably. But I would have just left them on the boat.
So how does it?
You're like wanting COVID part 2 to happen.
Oh, they're just itching
How
for
does
another
one
shutdown.
get the disease from the rat in the first place?
Droppings.
That's a great
Droppings
question.
in the water source.
Yeah,
That's
or
what
like
happened in London, right? Those the Black Death.
Yeah.
That was the bubonic.
that, or like I guess maybe breathing it in.
Breathing. No, it can't be air.
No, here you go. Look.
Rat, huh?
Here you go. Look. Human contact the virus mainly by breathing in Aerosolized virus particles from rodent droppings or nests during cleaning.
Really,
typically.
just smelling their poop.
Yep.
Smelling rat poop gave you the hantavirus.
Can we just get rid of rats?
Right.
What
Like they're
purpose?
all
Rats 3, us 0.
Yeah. I feel like they're
But
just
that's
Or I
wild.
guess COVID was a bat, right?
It was a lab.
No,
It was
for
a
sure it was
Chinese
a lab, but they told us it was a bat.
Yeah, I think that's right.
What? They did. They told us.
They told us it was a bat, but I think you're right. It was created in a lab.
Yeah.
So it was hantavirus, and they just put it in the cruise.
So that's wild. Like you can get a virus just from smelling poop.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm out on boats, and I'm
Yeah,
out
I'm
on
out
rats.
on cruises. I ain't
yeah.
good at cruise. I ain't taking a chance of it becoming a poop cruise situation.
I just
I'm not
wish-
even taking the risk. Why?
Yeah.
Why
I
take
just
the
wish
risk?
people would have considered the rest of us before letting them off the boat. What are we doing?
letting them off the boat.
Why? Why would you do that, Spain?
Oh, it's Spain?
Yeah, in the Canary Islands.
They don't control that, right? It's the captain. How qualified do you got to be a cruise ship captain, though?
They
You know what I
practically
mean?
drive themselves.
Kinda like the fun police.
Yeah, like they're.
And every boat's
what do you
getting out of
do?
your way. You ain't even got to turn
Yeah,
barely.
yeah. What do you do?
We take a break. That's what we do. But before we do, I want to tell you about Rouse's. Go to rouses.com. And when you go to rouses.com, always remember you put in your address, and it's going to pull up the one that is most convenient for you. And then once you find that one, let's say it's lunchtime. We're going to walk in. You're going to have multiple options. You're going to have the lunch bar. You're going to have rotisserie chicken, salad bar, sushi bar, pre-made meals, pre-made sides ready to go. You can have bags of crawfish, potatoes, and corn ready to go for lunch as well. You can have bags of crawfish if you have a boil coming up. They've got a little bit of everything, and they have a lot of local at Rouse's, including My High. If you want to pick it up, it's on sale right now, a little special.
Yeah, we got a little May special, 20% off of My High over there at Rouse's. So go check it out.
Go
Get it
pick
while it's
up.
hot.
Well, I don't know you want My High hot.
No, while the temperature's hot, and it's also
Okay.
just a standard saying. You say, "Get it while it's hot."
Okay, well, you know,
'Cause the product's
I like
hot.
my High chilled, but
Yeah.
each their own.
Mhm.
You can take it room
It's
temperature.
gonna fly off the shelf too.
I
so.
guess as well. So go to rouses.com. Again, find that location that is nearest you, rouses.com. Find those weekly specials, rouses.com. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we jump back on the other side live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized, it'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
when the sun goes down on my side of town.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
The whole world turns
blue.
There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two way in back where I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. They're live from the Raising Cane's studio. Going to have LSU head baseball coach Jay Johnson in about 20 minutes from now. So we'll preview the Georgia series, kind of look back at the last couple of games, the sweep of South Carolina, the midweek win you had against the Green Wave, and what LSU's got to do moving forward, obviously, to try to better improve that resume and see if they can find their way into a regional.
It's going to happen.
For LSU softball, they unfortunately go down last night to Georgia 7-3 in the SEC tournament, and so now they will see where they end up.
Yeah. Georgia jumped ahead pretty early in that game, and
so LSU, dang it, kind of right there on the verge of if we're going to have postseason base or softball in Tiger Park.
Yeah.
So
got to look at the rest of the. Let me see. Because Texas is.
I was feeling good about them too.
Well,
They're
like
hot.
in RPI, like you're 13, so you've got a chance.
Yeah.
You're 13 in RPI. Now Georgia's right behind you at 14, so I felt like this was a big game. So you still have a chance to host softball at Tiger Park, and that's going to be important because, as we know, as we've laid out, LSU 28-5 at home, 28-5 inside Tiger Park. Away from Tiger Park, 9-12.
Gotta host.
9-12. So this is a team certainly that feeds off the energy of a home crowd. Regardless of the opponent, they have been so much better at home. Neutral site 1-5, on the road 8-7. So you are 9-12 away from Tiger Park, and you're right there again. RPI is 13, so you're likely to get one of the final spots.
Yeah.
On the final hosting spot, so we'll see. This game would have been big, considering Georgia's right there at 14, but you drop it 7-3.
I'm looking at the rest of the.
That's your reaction.
Well,
the clap.
I know. I was feeling so good about.
I know, me too.
All things on the baseball and softball diamonds. I was right there in front of them. It's all right. They're gonna make a run.
They do have a better road record than Georgia does.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, Arkansas. I didn't realize Arkansas
got
was
number one RPI.
Yeah. I did not realize that. I mean, no way Oklahoma's not hosting.
Are they good at softball?
They're okay.
All right, if you're like into that kind of shit.
Yeah.
LSU beat them.
LSU did beat them.
So
It's fact.
I saw one. I did see a projection on one of the softball sites, and it had LSU just missing out, like literally getting the first not to host. So they're going to be right there. They're going to be on the verge, and it's going to come down probably to some of those other teams that are right around them and what they do, how many more wins they can add, and what that RPI final standing kind of looks like for LSU softball. But yeah, they go down 7-3.
Yahoo has them hosting.
What seed?
I believe Yahoo.
14, 15?
13.
Oh, 13.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go. So you're saying there's a chance.
There might be a chance.
And again, when you are
Because they're
drastically
16,
better.
right? They're 16.
In the rankings, they are actually 18, I believe. like in the top 25. But in the
I was saying there's
RPI
16 sites, like host sites,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Yes, there's 16, yes.
I actually think LSU has a good chance at it.
Yeah, this almost would have guaranteed that one win against Georgia would have probably guaranteed you. Now
Yeah.
you got to sweat it out a little bit. But I'm leaning towards them hosting, considering the RPI and some of the wins they've got on their resume. So they don't really have ugly losses either. Kind of
No.
the situation we talk about with baseball, like some of their resume is the quad 4 losses that they have to really bad baseball teams.
No, softball got it done where they had to, except for I guess yesterday. But Clearwater really was just like the
I
one.
know, I was just sitting there like, whoa, boy. Right, Matt?
Do you remember Clearwater, Matt?
I do.
Oh.
Wasn't good.
Who'd they lose to?
Nebraska.
Who else? If you get another one,
I'm gonna, yeah.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Another one. Florida Atlantic.
No, kind of close.
That, actually, very close. Yeah.
Central Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of remember. I told you.
Good pull
There's
by
two more,
Nebraska.
but
I got
yeah, the
pieces.
Nebraska one.
Thank you.
Caught me off guard.
Credit to myself. No.
Thought it was definitely cheating. Nebraska, you beat Oklahoma State. You lost to Duke. You lost to UCF, and you lost to.
One more. You got it.
You got this.
Yep. We lost to TCU.
No, but I don't hate that guess.
4 letters.
4 letters.
Favorite state of yours?
California.
UCLA.
Really?
The other school in LA.
Like that. I was gonna give him like a random basketball player that went there, see if he could get it.
There would be no
I was
shot.
gonna
at
go
that.
Russell Westbrook, Kevin
No.
Love.
Nope.
Lou Alcindor.
For Russell Westbrook, he went to the NBA from high school.
True.
In fairness, I don't remember him at UCLA at all.
I feel like he's been in the NBA a long time.
Yeah, so is Kevin Love.
I don't think anybody knows that, though. In fairness to me.
I did.
Alondra, did you know that?
Know what?
Any of those players played at UCLA?
I had no idea.
Thank you.
Drew Holiday too, right?
Yes. Somewhere in Cali.
Drew Holiday went
I gotta
UCLA,
check that
but
one.
He did. I'm pretty certain.
California sucks.
I quite enjoy Southern California. Way
Yeah, it's
under LA
UCLA.
though. I'm talking about like that much portion of it.
Less sucky.
Orange County and down.
Less sucky.
No, it's a good spot.
I wonder what their gas prices are right now.
Bro.
Dude.
Lacey just texted me. She's like, wait, when did they get to $5?
We were $5 in 2008.
It was, I was paying like
I was
six
sick
something for
yesterday.
diesel when I was in California. I mean, close to 7. And this was 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like one of the last straws where I was like, no, this place is terrible.
Here you go.
We gotta go to break.
Yeah, we got to go to break. On the other side,
yeah.
California gas
prices.
prices. Here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Because everybody wants
like
to know
that,
that.
too. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. All right, go to pelicanroof.com. Pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. Now, you know what they are in the roofing game. Look at the 5-star reviews on pelicanroof.com right there. As soon as you log on, it's going to have Yelp. It's going to have Google. It's going to have Facebook, all these different reviews, over 600 5-star reviews. But we always encourage you, go to the community tab. Once you click on that, they've got the Mother's Day Roof Giveaway Contest. And if you want to nominate a mom, you do it right there. Incredibly easy. It's a fast process. Name, phone number, email, address, right? And you share her story and you register to potentially win a brand new roof for a mother in your life. So again, go to pelicanroof.com.
All right, what an awesome deal. Mothers are the best, and they deserve all the free roofs they can get. So why do they do that? Why does Pelican Roof do that? Because they're a Louisiana company. They care about the community. They care about us. And they care about the projects they can do for you. Offices in Lafayette and Baton Rouge. Visit pelicanroof.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit, nor by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless.
All right, welcome back in OTB. You're live from the Razor Cane studio. Tay-Tay, give us those California gas prices so Matt can yell at the cloud.
Somewhere between $6.11 and $6.16 per gallon is the state average.
That's as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It said some areas of California are actually close to 8.
Oh, my God.
But the average is $6.12.
What about diesel? What's that?
This is just regular here. Diesel.
I'm going to guess 8.
Why do you drive a diesel?
$7.50.
$7.50.
Because it's badass.
That wasn't rhetorical.
Oh, no, actually, Europe, a lot of European cars are diesel, not just the big ones.
I told you I had a Jetta back in the day, and it was a diesel.
Again.
Because I like the F-250, really. There's
Okay.
I don't have, like, any, like,
I didn't know if
I
it
don't
was
think it's,
a
like, more
benefit.
efficient or anything like that.
That was my question.
I do feel like it lasted longer. At least in my Jetta, it did.
Yeah, I'm not a car. It is supposed to be better.
Yeah.
I'm not a car guy. I don't really care about cars a whole lot. Like,
Unless
I don't.
it's from Bayou Automotive.
Yeah, of course. But it's not like I've never, like my brother is. Like, he could hear a car and tell you exactly what type of engine. That's just never been me.
No.
I like the way a car looks, and I like it to be comfortable, and it needs to have enough cup holders. That's all I need.
Jay Johnson, LG head baseball coach, when we come back.
Off the bench.
Well, if you go to BayouAutomotive.com, maybe you'll understand
Search
how many
by
cup holders
Yeah,
are
search
in
by
each
cup holder
vehicle.
quantity.
Yes.
I don't know how you do it, just 2.
I don't think you do.
Don't have to.
You have multiples.
Not at Bayou Automotive.
No, you don't.
It has as many as you want.
Go to BayouAutomotive.com today. It's in LaPlace, Louisiana. You can go down to LaPlace, walk around the dealership. We fully encourage you to do that, but we also encourage you, if you're in the Baton Rouge area and you're listening to us and you want to buy a vehicle, you can do it right there online. And guess what? They bring the vehicle to you. And guess what? When you buy the vehicle, when you need maintenance, they actually bring you a loaner car, pick your vehicle up, do the maintenance, and bring it back to you. Tell me where you found that. I'll answer it. Nowhere. Nowhere else but Bayou Automotive. They've got Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, a little bit of everything at BayouAutomotive.com.
And how do they do that? How do they make it so convenient? Because that's their business model. I mean, they got 9 full-time drivers on staff. So if you buy a car if you buy a car from there and you need it fixed, they'll drive it to you and they'll drive it right back. Right there, BayouAutomotive.com.
Raising Cane's Texas Toast is a thick slice of bread, garlic buttered spread, grilled to golden perfection, and made to order just for you. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
At Parrish, we're built for tough players and tough roofs.
Coach is tough on us about preparation, and Parrish brings that same championship mindset.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
ParrishBuilt.com. At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane's studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always a pleasure to catch up with our next guest. Head baseball coach for the LSU Tigers, Jay Johnson, joins us now. Coach, we always appreciate the time. Hope you're well.
Yeah, good morning. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. Looking forward to the series coming up starting tomorrow there in Athens. But before we get there, Coach, winners of the last 5 games. It's been a little bit different of a lineup, a younger lineup. But what has the last 5 games kind of shown you this team? Because, like I said, it's been some different people. It's been some people getting an opportunity maybe really for the first time, and they've kind of answered the call.
Yeah, I think we've had some injuries, have had to shuffle the deck a little bit. Some young players have improved. It's something you don't see, while you're not seeing them in the game. But from fall baseball, beginning of the year, side work, live at bats thing with pitchers against pitchers that hadn't thrown very much. And, guys like Jack Reckert, William Patrick improved, just as the season's going along. Mason Braun, Omar Cerna had gotten a lot of playing time and have improved with that playing time. And those guys have given us a jolt. And I would say offensively, we've had a really good stretch of like 9 games in a row. We didn't have the pitching to match it per se. And at Mississippi State, but offensively found an identity a little bit and scoring in a lot of different ways and competing hard in the games. And that's what we'll continue to do and need to this weekend, obviously playing against a great team.
Yeah, Coach, so a couple of weeks where the games certainly didn't turn out the way you hoped for or y'all worked towards, but the team's playing well. It seems to be the lineup is hitting well, but let's talk about the pitching a little bit. I know you've unfortunate injuries there on the pitching staff. Are we getting healthier on the mound?
Well, we'll see. We're feeling good about the direction we're headed there. It's this time of year. It's one of those things like the offense tends to come around when the weather gets warm. Pitchers get a little tired, and obviously we have some guys that we believe are really good, pro prospects, and will be key contributors to next year's season as well. So we're being really diligent about this, not trying to play any kind of mind games. Relative to Case Inning through a bullpen yesterday, bullpen went great, but now it's more of like, how does his body and arm respond to the intensity of the throwing that he did, for 20 to 25 pitches, and then deciding, we're in the clear and feel good about it and getting him out there or not. So that's obviously a big part of our team. Big part of the series this weekend, but we're going to be smart about that as well.
And Coach, like even going back to the last series in conference play against South Carolina, like what does the performance of those pitchers in that series mean to being able to only have a couple of guys run out there and not have to go, really, really deep in multiple games? And you mentioned the Mississippi State series, and you're right, like you're trying to find the right tools for success there. But in the South Carolina series, there's a little bit of the opposite where just a couple of guys ran out there, did their job, handled their business, and you didn't have to throw a lot of arms at them.
Yeah, I think if you're looking forward, and Coach Bertman kind of used to have this model of like you have 8 pitchers. You might have 16 or 18 or 19 on the roster, but you have 8 pitchers. And this is kind of what he was referring to. And those guys did a great job last week. And if you look at our team last year, there was a lot of, let's say, Cade to Zach and Anthony to Kaysen or vice versa.
Right.
And then, you're trying to cut up Sunday and Tuesday a little bit. And that was a good formula for that team. When we played our best in 24, it was a lot of Holman and Jump to, let's say, Herring and maybe Guidry.
Yeah.
And so, I like it that way. We haven't gotten some consistency out of some guys to know, who do you give the ball to for like a 9-out stretch and a close game. The other thing we've done a better job of for 2 weeks is we've played with the lead, and we hadn't done that, really a lot until the past 2 weeks. So that gives you a little more freedom and flexibility, but, sign me up for the 6 or 7 pitcher a weekend plan every weekend. That usually means things are going pretty good.
That's a pretty good plan.
Yeah.
Coach, y'all had this past Saturday played great. And I think you even said that this is the best baseball we've played all season. And it of course it wasn't like against the highest ranked opponent, but you saw something with the team. And I was just kind of wondering, like at the time it is in the season, kind of back against the wall a little bit. Your teams know exactly what they have to do right now. It's like either do it or don't do it. Do you think that has helped them kind of step up?
I think this. I've said this, and it's sometimes hard at a place like LSU for young players, but they're going to get better as they go along. And I think we've had some of that, and part of that is mindset and mentality, and kind of just shift the focus a little bit to how we play, which it's always kind of like been my thing, but like packaging it a little different for them. We've done a lot of video, and we've had a lot of good success over the 9 games offensively of like, hey, this is what it looks like, and really positively reinforcing that before we even start the next day. Like yesterday before practice, like there's a lot of good at bats and a lot of good situational play in the game against Tulane. I think that's maybe helped, a little bit, bring more clarity to the message or the mission or whatever you want to call it, for this team. And, and just kind of recently, it's like, who's the most dangerous soldier? It's the one that's not afraid to be killed. And like, we've literally been through a lot of adversity. When you talk about injuries, tough, close losses, we've been awesome in close games here. We haven't this year. So like, let's not let that suffering or pain go to waste. It's like, to just harden you a little bit and go in guns blazing. There's nothing to be afraid of. And, we're not supposed to win, these next 2, frankly, on paper and where things are at. So, like, let's go in there. Let's play great baseball. Let's put ourselves in position to win and then play with the psychological freedom to just get after it and make the pitch and make the play and take the at-bat that we need to put us over the hump.
Catching up with Jay Johnson, head baseball coach for the LSU Tigers here on OTB. And, Coach, one of those players, at least it certainly looks like it, Cade Arrambide, has gone out there not just recently, but really for the totality of the season. And I can remember whenever he official to LSU and he's not going to pro baseball and how excited you were. We had you on the show right after that, and you talked about all the things that you envision him doing in an LSU uniform. And, Coach, it sure looks like he's doing most of those things right now.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. He's a good player. He's a good team guy, cares about the team, all of those types of things. So he's playing exceptional. So yeah, that's where he's at, and I can't say enough good things about Cade. And it's more than just the numbers to me. Like, I mean, how about the way he's caught the last few games and just throwing people out? He looks like Matt Flynn hitting a seam route, whether he's throwing to second base or back picking a guy at first. Like he's doing a great job, and really obviously happy he's progressing the way that he is, and he's one of the best hitters in the SEC right now, and I think statistically it bears out. So.
Coach, what is you talk about the young guys? Are they kind of making an impact and kind of growing and getting better and really kind of stepping up? Well, you got Mason Braun, who has certainly stepped up and been a force batting leadoff for you. What has he kind of brought to the table for your team?
Yeah, he's a really good player too. When I think about who'd you get through the draft, and we've certainly gotten punched in the gut, especially last year. But, we made a really strong effort to keep Mason because I knew he was a good hitter. But I'll tell you what's impressed me the most is just the day-to-day work. It doesn't matter if he has 4 out of 5 quality at-bats or has a tough day and hits some balls hard at people. Before practice the next day, he's going to be in the cage. He's really improved defensively at first base. And this thing is about maturity as much as it is about anything else. And that's what I see, and I think I see a lot of maturity in Mason. He's going to be a great player here for the next few years.
Yeah, and Coach, when you have a young player, and this is like any sport, certainly at the level that LSU baseball plays, but when you have a freshman and somebody that is, as far as like on base percentage, I mean, the top on the team, and it's not even really close, and just being able to put at the top of the lineup. And it's so much more than the physical tools, like the mental tools that it takes to be a freshman, lead your team on base percentage, be the first guy, the table setter right there at the front. Like, that's something that you saw in him, and that he would be able to handle that mentally as much as the physical part of it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's always going to be the separator. And football is a little more of a in your face, like physical toughness here, but I'm sure you guys played with guys that were just really sharp. You knew what you could count on every day, and good teammates, good players, and just a model of consistency. And that's what we're after for our team. And you start to do that player by player. And if you ask me, a thing that has breathed a lot of optimism into our team is you got young guys that are understanding that and playing like that. And so you're getting the most out of a Mason or an Omar or Jack Ruckert, William Patrick. You mentioned Cade, still only a sophomore, and then, you pair those guys with, Derek, playing to his capability and Steven playing to his capability. There's your answer for, why we're scoring 8 or 9 now instead of 4 or 5.
Yep. Coach, Stephen Milam's been obviously just so incredible on defense all year long, but it also, like, at the plate, it seems like this is his time of the year. Like him getting better and being a little bit more productive at the plate of recent. I only have to, I can imagine that, especially like the new guys, the young guys, they're like, okay, yeah, we saw this last year on the national championship run. I got to think that seeing Steven step up and be productive on not only on defense but at the plate now a little bit more has got to motivate those new guys and those young guys a little bit more.
Yeah, I think nobody here has any lack of faith in him, and he's earned everybody's trust, within our program. I will say, the leadership thing has really elevated. That's not he's lets his play do his talking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or his fancy shoes. He likes his shoes. You know what I mean? But he's not a real outspoken guy, and he's done a good job with the young players as well. So he's respected by everybody. And for me, I said this a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it was to you guys or not. To me, I think he's actually swung the bat better this year than he did last year.
Yep.
He was hitting into a lot of tough luck early in the season, and now it's kind of like baseball's starting to come around and reward him accordingly, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And certainly has been one of the guys catalyst for kind of some of the offensive runs scored, as you mentioned there, Coach. Catching up with Jay Johnson here on OTB. Coach, with the series coming up against Georgia, going to Athens, one of the better baseball teams in the country. I think we all know that. And, you and Wes Johnson, certainly y'all shared a dugout together. He was on the staff in 2023, so you know each other very well. When you have, a situation where you have a relationship with a coach, he's been on the staff, you know each other, how hard is it to just try to play your game and not chase ghosts because you're like, man, I know what Wes would do in this situation here, or, well, Wes might know what I would do in this situation here. When you have, that familiar relationship, is it something you try to stay away from? Because in football, Coach, we talk about it all the time. It's like, look, we're chasing ghosts. We're watching things that probably won't even happen. We're thinking too much into this. How do you handle it in baseball?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I think it's a unique situation with the SEC schedule. Like, we haven't played the last couple of years since he's been gone, other than we played him in the SEC tournament in 24. And that one was pretty simple, gauge jump. Just dominated, and he'll be doing the same thing for the Oakland or Sacramento or Las Vegas A's or whatever they're called here pretty soon. I think I'm obviously appreciative to what he did here. Pitching coach on the national championship team, they've done a great job recruiting and evaluating, out of the portal. He's a smart baseball guy, and they're playing hard, and they're playing with a lot of confidence, and they have talent. I've done more on their offensive players so far, and that's kind of their staple of their team right now, is they hit a lot of homers, and that's going to be a part of the weekend. It's like the ability to take a punch and move forward and minimize and all those types of things. But you know what? Baseball is a little different in that regard.
Right.
Yeah, sure, you got maybe the trick play on offense or the pitching tendency of they had to do this, but it doesn't come up, I would think, as much as in football. And, the game, in its truest form hasn't changed as much as maybe a football or a basketball. And it's always about the players on the field and, and being in the right frame of mind. And that's what we're challenged is our team and our frame of mind. And it's actually, there is some freedom in like, hey man, this is an opportunity, and we've narrowly missed some really good opportunities this year that would have completely changed where we were sitting today. But we have one in front of us. The best thing about Georgia right now is they have a great record and we're playing on the road. And that may sound counterintuitive to just winning, but if you do get on top, that changes things in a hurry.
Coach, I've talked to you about this before, but like as the head coach, you are most of the time baseball coach, but like a part-time psychologist too. So like I'm curious as to your approach in the messaging to your team going into this weekend and the remainder of the regular season. Because like when I played football, my coach was careful not to use certain words. Like, don't throw an interception on this play. He would say, let's have ball security here. Like, it was a way to message it to where you didn't think about the obvious thing in front of us. What is your messaging, knowing that there's probably a win total that you need to get to in the next 2 weekends? Like, how are you laying that out for your team, or is it just kind of like a obvious, understood, unspoken thing?
Yeah, I think I'll try to subtly kind of do it. And it actually rears its head more on Tuesdays, believe it or not. Like, but I think, and you guys would appreciate this as athletes, it's like the team that plays the best that day is going to win. Again, I think baseball is different in football where, in football, big, fast people beat little, fast people all the time. Like here, it's not the case. The pitcher determines a lot of it. So I've literally tried to double down on the process of winning and how we play, because it kind of takes some pressure off them, and playing at this place, there's already enough of it. Like, these guys want to win. They want to play good. They, don't like maybe where we are in totality, but they've been able to hang in there where we're playing important baseball with 6 games left. And I've just tried to use the fact that we're still alive to build some confidence in guys that haven't been down this road. And then you're always teaching for the future as well. And, win or lose, whether we're in the postseason or not, there's a lot of value in, kind of this struggle that we've gone through. And, I'm okay with that. And if we use that correctly, nobody wants to not, be in the postseason, but we can use this to make us better. And, I think this team's doing that in the best way it can. But now it's only about, like you said, like it's the messaging. It's the most effective soldier is the one that's not afraid to be killed. Well, really, what do we have to be afraid of right now?
Yeah.
Like, literally nothing. Like, we've lost 1-run games. We've been walked off on the road 3 times in SEC play. You know what I mean? We've been down 7-0, tied at 7-7, had our best hitter at the plate, and then ended up losing, 8-7. Like, we've been through the fire, and sometimes that hardens you. And right now, it's like, hey, let's go for it. And that's kind of the messaging, is like this attacking this opportunity, and bigger picture and all that. There's time for that at a later time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Coach, last one, and we always appreciate for your time. I've got to ask you, and I know you're in the heat of the season. Sometimes it's hard to eye hustle this, but Cade Anderson, 0.37 ERA, Anthony Hyanson, 0.44 ERA. The things that they're doing at a professional level are video game numbers. That might not even do it justice. Do you have a chance to maybe just check in on them every now and again and just shake your head at, oh my God, look at what they're doing at the professional level?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, yeah, those guys made me look smart a lot when they were on the mound. Holy cow. I'm just not surprised at all, is what I would say. But having a front row seat to how those guys do what they do, and it's more than talent. Like, there's a lot of talented players at that level. It's the discipline. Those guys are always going to do what they're supposed to do. There's the ability to just focus on what they can control and what matters. And we're just talking about maturity and mental strength at this level. Like, those guys have it. And I mean, whatever it is, they have it. Like, it's almost like when they're in a minor league, it's like, hey man, just give me that call when you make it to the big leagues and we'll be there to support you, because that's a foregone conclusion. I like with Anthony in the draft last year, I was just like, man, somebody's really missing something, and the Red Sox got to be licking their chops. And the former assistant GM of the Mariners, had texted me after they met with Cade. It was very shortly after the College World Series, and this guy's not going to be available with the 3rd pick. Somebody's going to take him.
Right.
But man, what an impressive dude. And then he called me immediately after the pick, and I don't even remember the teams. He's like, man, I can't believe these guys screwed this up. And they're just through the moon. Both organizations are through the moon for those guys, and they absolutely should be.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Coach. We went along with you. We certainly appreciate your time. Enjoy this weekend. Best of luck this weekend, and we'll catch up again with you next week.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
All right, you as well. Jay Johnson, head baseball coach for your LSU Tigers, and we kept him 20 minutes. Appreciate that, Coach.
Hey, big deal, though. Huge deal came out of that interview.
Oh, yeah.
He knows my name.
I thought you were going to say the really good question that I got.
No, well, the good question you got.
No, really good question, he said.
Really good question. But he knows my name.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. Well,
not all the coaches do.
That's fair.
See, you got. There.
I got it now.
There, I saw it in your eyes. You
You're
didn't
not
know where I was going with that.
You're not. I was like, yeah, of course he knows you. You're not.
I'm not to him.
You're Flynn.
Yeah. Big day for me. It's gonna be a good day.
You have a little pep in your step.
A little pep in my step now, baby. Yeah. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
Cade Anderson has a .37
It's unbelievable.
ERA,
Dude.
and Anthony
He's through 5 games, right?
And Anthony Ianson has a .44 ERA.
Yeah. Cade's pitched 5 now, didn't he? Didn't he pitch last night or 2 nights ago?
I believe. I just had Cade's pulled up.
Yeah, I just had I think it was last night. I had a new alert hit me.
Cade Anderson has started 5 games, pitched 24 in the third, only given up 13 hits, only 1 earned run, only walked 4, has struck out 38. His batting average against is 157. For Anthony Ianson, he's pitched 5 games, .44 ERA, 20 in a third, struck out 34.
Decent.
Pretty
decent.
Okay.
Decent.
And that's not like in the Florida League. That's not like in high A. It's in double A. Where a lot of times that's where like your best young players are.
Mm-hmm.
It's remarkable.
So I think now both of them I think are top 5 prospects now. I think that's.
If they're not, I don't trust the list.
Yeah, top 2 probably.
All right, we will take a break. More OTB when we jump back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, don't forget about our friends over at Emerson Heating and Air. How could you? Because they're always going to remember you. They're going to be on time. They're going to have incredible customer service. That's what they've had for me. It's what they've had for Matt. And I had a couple of different things. One time I was out of town. I was at the draft working, and one of our AC units, it had a battery die, and we didn't know what it was, and it was such a quick fix. Okay, well, fast forward 2 weeks later, the other side of the house, the other AC unit, it had a clog in the drain, right? The pan's filling up. Well, they come in, they drain it, they fix it. 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes, professional the entire time. They've got the OTB $89 spring service special as well. Ask them about that. That's normally $130. And you can find all this information at emsair.net.
Yesterday was that first day. I was like, yep, it's coming. It's coming. Because it was hot, a little bit muggy. Make sure your air conditioning is working at top speed. And the best to do that, Emerson Heating and Air, emsair.net.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Been 2 weeks gone and he thought he'd stop at Webb's and have him a drink before he went on to her. Andy Wolo said hello. He said hi.
Eves.
When Wo said sit down, I got some bad
Shout out to Reba.
that's gonna hurt.
I got a little, just a little quick tidbit on a Vrabel news.
All right, well, before you get to that, get your munchie questions inside of the chat. You can text some as well if you'd prefer that, if you're not by your computer. 225-499-1045. Get those munchie questions in. We'll get to as many as we can with Chef Michael Johnson in the next segment. But let's go to TMZ.
Yep. Kalshi has new odds of Mike Vrabel being the head coach.
Oh, okay.
5 days ago, 77% chance that he would be the head coach at game 1. Down to 64.
Ooh.
64% chance. The betting odds that Mike Vrabel is the week 1 head coach for the New England Patriots. That was it.
What do you think that's going to be when the next piece of news drops?
It's going to keep. I don't think it's going to get higher unless we hear nothing until June.
Right.
At least.
Yeah. All right.
64%. That's not great.
Guys, I do
say it's a 0% chance.
have a couple of texts from when we were talking about I forgot to pull the tab up, but when we were talking about the Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel stuff earlier, I just realized Diana Rossini is my Hear Me Out. That's from Cajun Merc. So that's somebody's Hear Me Out is Diana Rossini. And then somebody said, Alondra, do we think the next news drop on Vrabel and Rossini is photos from one of those JCPenney Sears photo shoots, just jeans and awkward poses? Yeah, it might be. And then somebody said, didn't realize we were a soap opera radio station. And I said, if you tune into OTB expecting straight sports, that's on you. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is sports technically. But yeah, we get TMZ up in here.
That was very sporty.
Mike Vrabel's an NFL head coach.
New England Patriots.
Went to the Super Bowl.
Matt even told you why people in the locker room are going to start losing respect for him.
Yeah. It's not the kind of stuff you get everywhere, people. But yeah,
also,
we
like,
could be soap
we like to
opera-ish.
be
Oh,
we
yeah.
like to be gossipy.
We like a little hot gossip.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, even if it's not true, that's why it's gossip.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fun to talk about.
I mean, this is pretty true.
This is.
Yeah.
We didn't think at first. We thought it was just a little goss. Little strange, but just a little gossip.
Right.
It was just two friends like saying what's up.
Now, in fact, I think we can all believe now that they might have had extramarital affairs.
Maybe.
You just got convinced.
Maybe with permission from their spouses.
Diana had permission.
Or a look the other way. She was probably encouraged, I feel like.
Probably.
All right.
Yep.
So go ahead and get your munchie questions in. Like I said, you can get them in on the YouTube chat, obviously. Also, 225-499-1045. Going to have Chef Michael Johnson join us for Munchies when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Or go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org, 225-230-9957, 225-230-9957, 24/7 emergency service number. Weekend, holiday, game day, does not matter. If you have an emergency, they will be there. Now, they're not only in emergencies. If you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they can come in, they can do that. If you're starting from the ground up, they can come do that as well. And not only in Central, we always say it, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you, centralplumbing.org.
Central Plumbing, your expert plumbers in the greater Baton Rouge area. They've been doing it a long time. Third generation company, commercial, residential, water lines, gas lines. Got some old pipes? They can fix it. Got to lay some new pipes? They can do that as well. Doesn't matter. If you have a little project happening, how about a tankless water heater? You get tired of running out of hot water in the evening, having to wash clothes, get the children bathed, wash dishes, all that good stuff. Never again. Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you, and I feel by that. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Let's go to our guy, Chef Michael Johnson. It's time now for your munchie question.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, what's going on, brother? How you doing? How you
I'm
living?
good. I'm living well, brother. Blessed.
Chef, typically, like once a month, I feel like we catch you where you're on a boat and you're fishing with somebody, and I don't feel like we've had that in a minute. Are you okay?
I know, man. It's been a while, you know. It's just been a busy life for me here. But I do have something scheduled for the end of the month, so
that's
worry
right.
not.
Are you hunting, fishing? Which one?
Fishing, yeah. You know, snapper season just opened up, so I'm salivating to get offshore and go chase some snapper.
There you go. Chef, hey, I'm fired up that you got me the introduction. I'm fired up for next week. I'm going down to New Orleans with a bunch of other chefs, the performance dietitians and the Performance Chefs Summit Conference next week. I'm fired up. Tell me, I never knew this existed for the Performance Chefs. Tell me kind of about what y'all do. Y'all get together once a year and just kind of talk about what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we've done it. So when Dr. Frakes was here, he was Coach Kelly's dietitian. He's a PhD, super brilliant guy. He got me engaged in this community of performance chefs, and it's really we kind of started from the ground up. It's not my design, but I've been a part of it, and I'm on the board of directors. So it's just kind of a co-op of chefs, if you will, or a guild of chefs. They're all performance chefs who are helping define what a performance chef is, helping kind of navigate what that means. You know, they also help businesses like LSU or companies that are looking for performance chefs locate performance chefs. But this is our first time to do it, and it's going to be in New Orleans, and it's paralleling the National Dietitians Meetings, which is also in New Orleans. So it's, you know, I'm really excited about it. I'm helping organize, and I'm helping supply some of the labor for the food, labor for the dinner. So some of my chefs are going to go down there and work with NOCI, which is the New Orleans Culinary Institute. So I'm really excited about it, man. And I don't know if you know this or not, but you know who Royce Gracie is?
Oh yeah, I do, for sure.
Yeah. So Royce Gracie is coming as one of the speakers as well. And like UFC 1, 3, and 4, I think. Right. Yeah, like this guy is a legend. He reshaped, like modern mixed martial arts, and so I'm just, there's going to be some cool people there. Deion Sanders, chef that's from Colorado, is going to be there. There's some chefs from Australia and UK that are going to be there. So it's just a group of minds that are kind of like-minded but come from different walks of life that we're getting together to kind of, have a conversation about anything and everything that's business oriented around being a performance chef.
I'm excited about it because I've been to the dietitians meeting the last couple of years with my business. So this kind of butts up to it. And look, y'all asked me to be on a panel for a little Q&A. So I'm about to drop a lot of knowledge out here. You definitely need to hear from this old washed up football player. So.
Well, I talked you up, man. I talked food with you before, brother. So, I have every ounce of confidence that you're going to be able to hold your own up. So I'm sure.
Ooh, God bless you, Chef. That's a lot of confidence in a person that, well, we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. All right. Hashtag munchies. Do you make your own salsa? And if so, what do you put in it? That's a good question.
I do and I don't. It depends on how much of a crunch I'm in. Like if it's at the house, I might buy it. But here at the nutrition center, it just kind of depends. If I'm making my own salsa, it's not going to be a cooked salsa. It's going to be like a salsa crudité. And I like putting all kinds of chili peppers in it and, like sweet onions instead of just regular onions. Like Roma tomatoes instead of red tomatoes or it's going to be bougie salsa is what it's going to be, Yeah. But I do like to put some smoked chilies in there.
There you go. A good homemade salsa. If you do it right, it's hard to do it right, but do it right. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
All right. Hashtag Munchie. Chef, I'm always interested in what I can do from the garden to the kitchen. Do you have anything out of the ordinary in mind for okra?
Okra. Man, okra's a tough one because, people I don't know. It's kind of a weird deal, like if it's eaten fresh, it's very stalky and fibrous and has the like that gelatinous liquid that comes out of it. I don't, like pickled okra is the thing that comes to mind to me that I think, once you run out of frying it and sauteing it and stewed okra and tomatoes or whatever, all your traditionals, I really, really love to pickle okra, like a really spiced pickle okra. Okra's, like outside the box, nothing's coming to me out of my mind. But, I'll get off the phone here and in an hour, I'll be like, oh, you know what? So,
Hey, speaking of that, so you did text us last week. We had a question for you last week that it was an out of the ordinary question because we talked about sous vide, but you text us later. You're like, hey, I got like 5 or 6 great ideas of different ways to use a sous vide outside of just like proteins and veggies.
So first of all, this happens to me all the time. Coming up with ideas in the moments. Like sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. But almost always when I'm not, within a couple of hours, I'm like, I can't believe I didn't think about that. But so cold brew. One of the best cold brew coffees I've ever done was sous vide. You can control the heat, which controls how much bitter comes out of the coffee. You grind your coffee grinds and put them into a vacuum sealed bag with a small amount of water. And then you put them into your sous vide machine and you cook it or heat it, and it extracts the coffee out of the bean. And then you put it through a strainer or a filter, and what you're doing is you're making this extremely like compounded coffee, and then you can put like syrup water in with it, and whether you like it hot or cold, that matter or not, you can. But it goes really well cold. But cold brew coffee through the sous vide machine
What's the temperature? And so how does that specific heat control the bitterness of the coffee?
Because I think above 160 degrees, I'm not certain of the temperatures off the top of my head, but above a certain, like if you steep something for too long under intense heat, it's going to pull the bitters out. But at a lower temperature, with a longer amount of time, it's going to slowly pull that coffee out without pulling the bitter out with it. If it gets too hot, it will go bitter. And tea's the same way. This applies to tea as well. So it like 130 degrees, 140 degrees, somewhere in there, you're pulling it out nice and slow and low, and you're not going to get the bitter out. And when you put the syrup water in with it, to thin it out to what a normal cup of coffee would be, you're adding the sugar into it. Some people put the sugar in with the steep. I don't prefer to. I like to control the sugar later. It's kind of like making moonshine, right? Like you make it strong and then you thin it out with water and then you have your coffee. And cold brew coffee is exceptional that way.
I feel like low and slow is almost the right answer for all cooking questions, but I'm shocked to hear that it's the right answer for coffee as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not every answer, but I think it's the best answer most of the time, right? Like slow and low is just, it's almost always going to be better. You take your time, you're paying attention to details. When you're rushing through something, regardless of what it is, it's almost inevitable that you're going to make errors and mistakes, and it almost always presents like a subpar product. So yeah.
I got one here. #munchies. How do you know when to pick potatoes and onions from the garden?
Potatoes and onions. I think there's a time frame there. Like my gardening skills was for potatoes date back to when I was a child, and I don't have any potatoes in the ground. But I think one is firmness. Like you need to check firmness and size. I think a lot of it's common sense, but there is a growing period, right? Like a gestation period, if you will, for potatoes and onions. That it needs to be a certain firmness and softness, both. But I'm not a master gardener, so I don't have all those questions.
#munchies. Do you ever make butter chicken, the Indian dish?
I have before. It's been a while. When I lived in Seattle and we were kind of saturated with all those ethnic foods around us, there was a need to, right? And we don't have as much of a calling for it down here, but I do love butter chicken for sure. Oh yeah. I like Indian food as a whole, just to be honest with you. I did business with an Indian guy in Seattle, and so much so that he invited me to his daughter's wedding. And I have a traditional Indian wedding outfit at my house.
Oh, heck yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well done, Chef. Hashtag Munchies. What is your seasoning choice for whole baked or rotisserie chicken?
I mean, it kind of depends on if I'm at the house. You know, like I don't keep the pantry of spices at my house that I do at work. And just be known, the shoemaker's kids don't have any shoes, right? So I don't cook as much at home as I do here. But you know, I like a little bit of lemon or citrus or even orange pith in my spice mix with chicken. It tolerates it really well.
Yeah.
Certainly it's going to be brined. I like to brine my chicken. You guys know that.
Yep.
Garlic and chili powder. I like paprika in there too. It's like a smoked paprika. Onion powder. Just kind of your typical things. But I'll tell you this too. If you can get your hands on some black garlic, it's kind of it's fermented garlic, right? And it's kind of it's tart. Yeah.
Fermented garlic.
Oh man, look, I'm salivating talking about it because that's how I feel. That's how strongly I feel about it. Like it's absolutely delicious.
Writing that down right now.
Yeah.
I've heard of black garlic. All right.
Black garlic, it's exceptional. But
why we waited this long for you to bring up black garlic?
I've been doing this for 8 years.
You can exchange lemon for black garlic easily because it kind of offers the same tartness, right? Like
I don't want lemon. I want black garlic.
Black garlic.
Yeah, you should. It's better. It's a better product for sure.
All right, I'm looking that up right now. Chef, I'm hungry as always. We appreciate you. We love you, brother. We'll catch up again with you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, Chef.
Yeah, looking forward to it, bud. Take care.
Chef Michael Johnson, one of our absolute favorites. Good enough to join us every single week, and I am looking up black garlic.
Regular garlic that has been aged under controlled heat and humidity for several weeks, transforming into a soft black cloves with a sweet, savory, tangy flavor profile similar to balsamic vinegar or molasses with a chewy texture.
Not watch Bob's Burgers. I don't know what. I really don't even know what that is, Alondra. But I do know that we got to take a break.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. More OTB when we jump back here live from the Raising King studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com.
Yeah, you know me.
GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, your absolute leader in office solutions and office technology and, office customer service as well. Because, like, typically when you have a problem, you got to call somebody, they transfer you 17 times, and you're like, I just want to speak to somebody that's going to help me. Well, the person you first call when you call GCOP is actually the person that's going to help you, and that's at every location, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. They are the same, GCOPnet.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products. If you work in an office, if you're an office manager, if you own a business, you know that if that paper trail stops, the office stops working efficiently. They stop working at top speed, and it slows everything down. That paper trail stops, work stops. So make sure you're working with the best. Gulf Coast Office Products, from technology, their award-winning customer service. When you call them, you talk to a human being. So if there's a problem, they can fix it fast. They are the best around. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
Every ounce of Raising Cane's lemonade has been hand-squeezed that day from fresh lemons before being served over our signature crushed ice. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. If you are looking for more than just a job, well, Pala, join their team. Guess what? You're not just another number. You're an employee owner and part of a real team. Pala's hiring skilled welders and fitters at their fabrication shop in Hammond, Louisiana. Pay runs up to $40 an hour with overtime locked in through 2027, plus 6 paid holidays, 2 weeks paid vacation, full benefits, and employee ownership through their ESOP. If you can burn, rod, fit steel, and take pride in your work, apply now and build your future with Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven, building together at palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com. Great song. Okay. All right, let's get a little Ask the Bench. Of course, Ask the Bench when we do it. It's always brought to you by... You got to finish the sound effect. Thank you.
I was going to say
Ice cold Dos
Dos
Equis. It is
Equis.
always go for Dos. Probably
Why do I get drunk? Because Dos Equis.
Because it's delicious.
I don't always drink beer.
But when I do.
It's Dos Equis.
A lot of people probably going out to eat on Sunday, Mother's Day.
Yeah. We didn't really talk about
Enjoy it with
May
ice cold Dos
5th,
Equis.
Cinco de Mayo.
Because
Shenanigans.
Marler
You almost said Cinco de Marler.
Marler tried
almost
to
said-
steal.
I saw that
He tried to
happening.
steal that as well
I
as he
almost
did our
said
Monday
mayo,
shows.
which would have been dumb.
Yeah, that would have been dumb.
So I said Mayo.
Oh, no.
Well, Marler trying to take another day is where my mind went.
Mexicans can't have nothing.
He got no socks, but about 35 days.
No socks. Oh,
Bro.
I hope he has odor eaters.
No, he doesn't.
Odor eaters aren't helping that.
That's probably true. It's probably very fair.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Favorite cartoon growing up?
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a
a
tough one.
SpongeBob guy.
That is so tough. I mean, favorite cartoon. I mean, G.I. Joe, probably. That counts.
Yeah, I mean, I was a big Simpsons guy. Let's go Rugrats, Doug Funny.
Oh, Doug. Rugrats is great.
Ren and Stimpy was
Ren
a
and Stimpy was
sleeper,
great.
even though like going back and
Rocco's
watching
Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Good.
Ren and Stimpy, like go back and watch it now. It's like, ooh, I watched that as a kid. My parents let me watch this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was in the 90s. Nobody cared.
There's probably a lot that I'm missing as well, but
Oh, for sure.
you know, different stages of life as well.
Right.
As an adult, Family Guy.
I didn't, yeah. As an adult, I didn't really do any of that.
Hashtag
as
Mother's Day
much.
gift ideas, please.
I always loved The Simpsons, by the way. Mother's Day, just something of thought. Something that you put some time
That's
into,
easy
some
to
thought
say,
into. Yeah, I know, but I feel like it doesn't have to be a lot of money. If you put thought and effort into it, that's like the battle. No?
Free back rub. 1 coupon.
I wasn't talking about that.
Like what's something thoughtful? That's tough.
Well, I don't know. Every situation is different.
You know what's not different? Our love for America.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know
and
about
by that,
Taylor's.
it means Alondra, mine, and Flynn's.
Go to USA.
Off the bench.
Definitely in no way, shape, or form Tay-Tay's love for America. All right, May is Stroke Awareness Month, and Osher wants you to know the signs because fast action can save a life. Remember, FAST, face dropping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call 911. If you or someone you know shows any of those symptoms, don't wait. Every second matters when it comes to stroke care. Ochsner is leading the way with advanced stroke treatment and care across Louisiana, helping patients get the help they need as quickly as possible. Learn more about stroke warning signs and how to protect yourself at ochsner.org. Ochsner, your partner in health when it matters the most.
That's right. Maybe a National Stroke Awareness Month. Man, Ochsner just wants you to stay healthy and be proactive in what we do. Look for the signs that are there. And at Ochsner, they just want you to be healthy. So if you got something happening, you go to their website. They'll tell you what clinic to go to, where to go to, ochsner.org.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets